Okay, start
Okay,
recording.
Go.
Yeah, we hear you, Johnny. I see you typing, but
Yeah, because
What?
I help with the YouTube channel. I'm a useful person.
okay. So I have a little blurb on the screen. I'm sure you can all read about what happened last time. You guys are currently on the second floor of the inventor's laboratory. You have an unconscious ghost dude with you.
Fucking Rakdos.
And Gacy is a green, green, not ethereal, but incorporeal, gaseous blob, I guess, at the moment,
Great.
floating around next to you guys.
I confused.
Oh no, I am
with the
floating
spirit.
all over you guys.
Jeez.
Great.
Okay, so I am gonna move you back to where you were, and you can tell me what you guys want to do.
I don't even know what to do with this Rakdos. I'm just gonna not stand in this beam anymore.
I am currently wrapping everyone in gas.
Should we give him like an aura?
Well, we should either go to this dude's warehouse and steal all his stuff.
Oh wait, don't we like have him? Shouldn't we return him to
Yeah.
whoever we did this for?
Well, shouldn't we search the room? See if there's anything of value or...
Who's that?
I mean, we already drank all the potion.
We should search the room. Johnny searches the room.
I'm gonna search over here. The paperwork, all this stuff. Do I find anything? Do I still roll anything?
On the paperwork, it's mostly schematics. You can roll to see if you understand what they say, but nothing of value jumps out to you.
What are we-
Probably. Just give me an intelligence.
Or an investigation?
Oh, I am not smart. Oh, yeah, I have investigation.
I mean, I don't think investigation. Just give me intelligence.
What's this symbol right here that I
Ooh,
can live under?
Okay. You can make out their schematics for something that looks like a grenade. You think it's some kind of grenade that can either be toggled between lightning and fire before you throw it.
Ooh.
You're
Sounds
probably not. You know, you're not knowledgeable enough to build it, but you can understand what the schematics
Oh,
are.
a carpenter.
It's not made of
Like a
wood.
wooden grenade.
Am I a carpenter? I think I'm a carpenter.
I thought
That
you were
means
a
you can
brewer.
build things.
No, you were like a brewer, weren't you?
I'm a brewer and a carpenter.
Oh.
The worst kind of carpenter.
Double class.
So yeah,
Alright,
you
I
can.
want to take the plans anyways.
Okay, you can add it to your inventory.
Grenade plan.
Anything else?
I just want to say to the group, I think we should probably just drop this guy off. I think he'll be more trouble than he's worth if we try to take him to the lair with us. And also, we probably all need to go buy perhaps spell components or anything we wasted in the last battle.
We should heal up too.
Heal up, yeah, for sure.
I just need a rest to get my key.
Great.
Okay, so you guys are gonna head back to
Warsaw
Basilica?
Central. Yeah.
Okay. So as you go downstairs, the scientist sees you. He's like, "Oh, what's going on, guys? You got your ghost?
Sure did.
Oh, can I take a little sample of him before you go?" And he pulls out something that looks like a mixture between a scalpel and a light.
Huh.
And he just kind of like starts like walking towards you guys.
I'm good
Should
with
we
it.
let him?
I'm good.
I-
Sure.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I mean,
Fine.
take his arm for all I care.
He goes, okay, thank you. And he pulls out this bottle that has like these like little runes on the outside of it, and cuts off the pinky finger of the ghost. And you see him like kind of twitch, but doesn't like get up. And the pinky finger kind of like sucks like into the bottle, and then he seals it. Oh, thank you. So it's good upstairs. It's all clear. I need sleep.
Should be all clear. Would it be possible for you to make a weapon out of that thing?
What thing? The
whatever you
finger?
just,
Oh.
whatever you just chopped his finger off with.
Well, this is a surgery device for doing surgery on the undead, mostly on spirit. You know, sometimes they need to have like their ethereal gallbladders or their ether lungs like worked on. So that's what it's mostly for.
Kill the ghost with
Be
this
a
thing.
real handy weapon.
Would it work on a maybe gaseous blob with a giant head? That seems slightly.
I was about to ask you what is going on with that gaseous thing. Did you guys get into my potions upstairs?
Not us guys.
No.
No.
And then his eyes get like really wide. He's like, "Did you hurt Mark?
Who's Mark?
Mark, I'm growing Mark. He was almost done."
Well, the
no.
ghost started flinging around weapons, and one thing led to another.
And he kind of pushes past you guys and like starts running upstairs, going, "Mark, Mark!"
We should probably leave, guys.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe he might be able to help Gacy, but
Oh, change him back?
it might not be worth the trouble.
No, I think we should talk to him.
Is Mark alive up there?
So
I think
you guys gonna follow him back up there?
I think we send Gacy up there. You caused this mess. You go up there.
Go fix it.
Okay, so as you go up there, you see the inventor crying over the dead fetus that is plopped onto the. Like, Mark, why? You were gonna be my perfect servant. Oh shit! And then he like pushes a button, and this like little spigot comes down from the ceiling and burns it with fire and turns to ash. Like, time to start again. This one be named Ned. And then he goes and start pouring like potions together on the table up near the top. So
What are you gonna do, Gacy?
Okay, so I float towards him.
what the fuck? Oh, you drank the Mark fluid. Yeah, you shouldn't get into that stuff. It will fuck you up. I hear it. He like takes one of his beakers and then starts shaking it, and then like points at you and sprays. And you become like corporeal again. You turn back into your person, but your head is still very large, and you're still paralyzed on the right side. There you go. Oh shit. Yeah, don't let those beams touch you. They do weird things. You'll be better in about an hour.
I just say fucking
All right.
Rakdos and go outside.
Is there any way that you could make me one of those fetuses? What the fuck?
What? I mean, I can grow you one. They're great for menial labor. I'm trying to, those Orzhov. They know how to make these like little flesh servants. I've been trying to, make it with science rather than whatever voodoo they use. But it hasn't worked super well yet.
Yeah, I mean, even if it doesn't work, it'll work great for me. So, yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Well, come back to me after I grow my next one, and we can talk.
Awesome.
Can we get some of that spray stuff you just used to turn them solid again?
Oh, well, I'm out now. I can make some more, but it'll take about a day for me to go down to the supply shop and, make some more. So, sorry.
Is that gaseous form permanent?
No. It usually wears off in a while. Depends, how much of the potion or how long you were under the effect of it. It doesn't last.
Oh, cool. That's good to know.
Okay, I gotta get back to my work. Gotta grow Ned.
Okay. So I decided to drink the green potion.
Again?
Yeah, because I'm already paralyzed and have a big head, so I might as well be gaseous.
Hey, get out! Ah, damn it! Ah.
And so I drink
Okay.
just enough that I have it for an hour.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! And he turns around with this like gauntlet on his arm and starts pointing it at you. So I think he really wants you to leave.
Yeah, I think we're gonna leave.
Oh, and thank you.
Sweet.
Okay, so you guys are gonna head back?
When I see Gacy walk outside, I'm like, what the fuck? I thought we fixed this problem.
Can I communicate with him?
I believe you can. Can I share this spell? It's if you go to the little eye icon and look up the spell gaseous form. It's that.
Okay.
I can't spell gaseous, apparently.
Gas.
You transform a
EO,
willing creature you touch along with everything it's wearing and carrying into a misty cloud for a duration. The spell ends if the creature drops to 0 hit points and a
We can make that happen.
corporeal creature isn't affected.
For some reason, I have bad connection to this
The audio,
Discord.
it like
Oh,
goes in and out.
Yeah, it keeps cutting in and out. It says it
Yeah, it's happening to me
asks the
too.
server owner to switch it to another region or some shit.
We could probably figure out how to do that.
I thought I was the only one. So you're having the same issue?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I thought it was just me too.
There's a way.
Okay.
I don't remember how.
Yeah, because like sometimes it's just normal, and then sometimes it pops, and then sometimes it's like bad. I'm like literally sitting 5 feet from my router, so it's not me.
I think I remember seeing that I pinged this server at like 12 milliseconds, so I'm good with it. How do I change my voice server region? I wonder, Dave, am I a admin on this?
Did I make it? I don't know.
Yours.
Oh, how do I change it? I can
That's a
do
great question.
overview.
It says there's like three. It's like a hamburger menu, like the 3 horizontal lines next to the server name somewhere. They're clicked on their general chat in the screenshot, if that matters. And then it says server settings, or maybe like right click on the general text chat or the general.
You
voice
can
chat.
right click on the thing on the icon on the left of Discord.
Yeah.
And then go to server settings overview, and then it's there.
Okay, I'm on overview.
And then
I'm in US West. I can switch to East or Central.
West should be the best.
Well, that's what we're
West
on.
should be best.
Yeah.
Weird.
Maybe they're just having server issues. I mean, you could switch to like South or Central.
It happened to me last time.
Okay, I'm gonna switch to Central. Let's find out.
Does that just happen?
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Is it cutting in and out?
Not at the
So
moment.
far.
Okay.
I don't know, but it's like 60 ms. No, last ping, yeah, 60.
Okay.
No,
Well,
that's
let me
so
know
bad.
if it starts. If it starts freaking
The other
out.
before it was like 20, but for some reason that wasn't good.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay.
It
well,
says while informed.
So I
while
can't
informed-
talk
yeah,
or
I can't
manipulate objects. But I'm going to choose to stay in the same square as Cameron as much as
talk.
possible.
Great. I want to.
the target can't talk or manipulate objects. Okay. The target can't attack or cast spells.
I run back
Cool.
upstairs and grab all his shit.
No, I think it hit, everything on
Oh,
him
okay,
becomes
good.
gaseous too.
Okay, fine. Good.
Okay, so you guys are heading back.
Yeah, so we head back to the
Mm-hmm.
home base.
Okay. So nothing exciting really happens on the way. As you approach your the basilica, you're seeing the normal comings and goings of the day. You're seeing people looking very downtrodden, kind of like walking up the stairs and heading. You're seeing other people come out with like sacks of money, looking kind of happy. And then so you can head inside. And so, are you all gonna go to the what's his name? I forgot his name. Oh, the guy who gave you the quest.
I think Gassy Boy should stay outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out outside.
Okay, so it was a guy. He's a ministrant. It's like he's pretty high up in the ranks of the Orzhov. So yeah, Devin, you know where his office is, so you can.
All right, so head over there.
So you can go in. His door's open. He's like, "Oh, hello. Did you complete the task you were given?
Well, yes, we did. And
Oh,
who
and is
hasn't
he
been?
alive?
Yes, just barely.
Oh. Well, barely's good enough. You know, once the spirit disperses, it's very difficult to put him back together. I will tell the Pontiff of your success. I'm sure he'll be most pleased. And he comes over and he has this golden, almost looks like a plate, and it looks like he's gonna put it on the spirit's head, and it just kind of back magnets onto where his head kind of is, and the spirit almost looks more or less ethereal now, but he's still unconscious and still kind of floating, so a little closer to the ground. Like, oh yes, this used to be one of the Ozadat, one of the guild masters. Oh, there. I don't know what he's doing now, but whatever he was doing, he's gonna suffer greatly. And then he walks over to this wall, and it looks just like a stone wall, but he hits a thing, and this tube comes out, this chamber comes out, and he takes this little rectangular case and hits a button on it, and electricity kind of crackles over the spirit and sucks him in, and then he puts the rectangular device back into the chamber, and then hits a button and it sucks it in. Oh, good. So, thank you. I'll be sure to tell the guild masters of your great deeds, and I'm sure you'll like your reward.
Oh, if it's not too much trouble, yes.
Okay. So he reaches into this little sack that he has on his waist, and he's reaches his arm in past his elbow, and he's shuffling around, and then he pulls out 100 gold worth of Orzhov minted gold. He goes, a job well done and a debt paid, and he hands it over to you.
Thank you, sir. Pleasure doing business with you.
And I with you. So you're free to once again choose the tasks you'd like to complete for our great gift. You know where the board is. And if I needed anything from you, I'll let you know.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
Get out of your hair.
Goodbye. And he goes back to just working on some kind of papers.
Alright. So I guess I'll go distribute this money.
Okay.
To the fellas. How many of us are there? 5?
There are 5 of you, yeah.
Right,
Do the two-headed freaks get to?
No.
I think we get double gold, one for each person.
We're going by
I turn to
bodies.
my other head, I'm right, and he's just asleep.
That's the best.
Yeah, I'll just split it up. 20 each.
Thanks, boss.
Good job, guys.
Thank you. They're rich.
Hey, at least now we'll be able to pay our dues, right?
Yeah, exactly. So do we want to hang out for the day, take a rest, and maybe go investigate tomorrow? What do you
Yeah, I think we should rest up. Get our strength back before we go try to take all that dude's treasure.
Sounds like a plan.
That sounds good to me as well.
Okay, so the gaseous form has worn off of you by now.
Okay.
So you guys you're just gonna go back to your bunks and go to sleep?
Yep.
Or...
Think so.
That
Gotta
sounds
refill all
good. It's
this
been fun,
last
guys. We'll get back to this next Wednesday.
Yep. Okay.
Good time.
Poor
Okay.
Trevor. Trevor's gonna get back. What?
I
So yeah.
need to buy shit, and I also want to just get a better lay of the land in this like building that we stay in, just to see if there's anything going on in here that's interesting.
Okay.
So I don't
Um.
have to go first, but
Yeah. So you can go. You can go to the shop. You can look up all the costs of whatever components you need.
crap that I need to buy.
Yeah. There's like an alchemist shop that has a lot of the reagents and stuff.
Okay. Where is that in? What's the easiest way to look this up? Just like searching the eye.
Yeah. I think you can probably just search for the names of his stuff, and if not, it might be in D&D Beyond. But
Okay. I will do that.
okay. So the rest of you guys, anything special?
I'm just trying to prepare some spells.
Okay, so yeah, you can choose whatever spells you're gonna want for the next day. Gacy, is there anything particular? Are you gonna try and stay with the guys here, or are you gonna go back to your?
First, have my hit points been restored, or do I still only have 3?
Well, it depends. So they will be restored as soon as you take like a long rest. But I'm just
Gotcha.
trying to find out where you're going to go.
I'm gonna go back to my area, my circus, and take a long rest.
Okay.
I want to go to the weapons area, see like what kind of weapons they have, or at least what they cost, like get an idea of.
So are you talking about like a weaponsmith shop, or are you talking more about like inside the basilica, like what they use to arm the people that are working there?
I can get weapons for free.
You could probably get regular weapons for free, yeah.
Would that be like the same weapons as my hand axe?
It would be on par with your hand axe. It wouldn't be magical or anything. If you want
Oh.
to switch it out for a short sword or something.
No, let me go look at like a weaponsmith then.
Okay.
See if there's anything I can afford.
Okay. So yeah, while I get that ready, anyone else? Anything particular you want to do?
There's some sort of like strength competition I could go and like show off at. Like an arm wrestling thing, just in the basement. It's like Fight Club, but for arm wrestling.
Have you seen extreme arm wrestling?
No, it sounds amazing.
It's arm wrestling, but you're allowed to punch your opponent in the face.
What?
I feel like I would be going to one of those right now.
The first rule of extreme arm wrestling is we don't talk about extreme arm wrestling. I can't fucking find items anywhere on any website.
Okay, they're in the. I'll look them up.
I'm in
But
the-
just tell me just mark down what you buy, and I'll
Okay.
figure out the
Subtract
price
one from me
after.
later. Yeah.
For Johnny, there is. So you go into the shop, and there is a goblin working behind the counter, and he does tell you that most of their stuff they have is just regular weapons, but they do have a +1, like a magical short sword, and he just got it this morning. It's very nice. He's willing to part with it for a mere 1,000 gold.
1,000.
Yes.
I asked him if he can do with 5 gold.
And he said, "Did I 500? Is that what you said? I'm sorry, my hearing's not super great."
Okay, how about 20 gold?
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave.
Okay, no. How about this? Is there anything I can do for you? Like, do you need anything done? Like, I have a good group of friends that we're all pretty capable fighters, and one's a singer and kind of something or other. I'm not really sure, but do you need anything like that?
Not at the moment, but I am getting a shipment in next week. I haven't been able to secure people to bring the loot back from the docks, and if you want, I might be able to pay you for pay you for your services. I can't promise the sword, but I could use a hand.
How much would we get paid? Maybe.
I mean, barring anything crazy, probably 20 gold.
Oh man, really? That's it? We just did something for like 200 gold, and you're telling me you're gonna pay us 20 gold? That's
You
crazy.
should probably go and do that a few more times and come back here.
I think we will. All right. See you later. You just
Take
lost
care.
good business.
Johnny's
Okay.
Stan is indignant. He's like, I can't believe you would even
Johnny
charge
never
me."
returns to that shop.
Do you mark it as like an enemy?
So yeah,
Where's that section?
there's no there's no arm wrestling fight club in the basement, unfortunately. And other than that, there's not really actually anything of battle in the Orzhov church that you guys are in.
Is our church connected to like a warehouse in any way?
Yes, you do know that your like the basilica is kind of a front in a warehouse. Like you can tell from the it's kind of been retrofitted to be a church because you're in the warehouse district. So you assume like towards the back and downstairs is probably the entrance to the warehouse. You've never been invited to that or spoken about to.
So I asked Wesley, like, so hey boss, what happens in the back here? Do you know what goes on in this place?
Do I know what goes on there?
Yeah.
Do I? I don't know.
I don't know.
Am I privy to that information?
I hope.
You're still pretty low ranked. You do know
He's
there.
the mighty Wesley. He's not low ranked.
You do know as kind of a higher up, you hear talkings and like sometimes they're getting shipments in and sometimes they're talking about things that are happening in the warehouse, but it's not part of your duties. And it's like mostly between higher ups you hear talking.
Yeah, not high enough in the organization to be privy to that. Sorry.
That's interesting. All right.
You want to go back there or what?
I just want to know. I want to get in on the good action. I don't want to hunt down stupid ghosts anymore with Rakdos.
Then, I mean, our best bet's probably just try to work our way up till we, get in there.
Yeah.
If we get in with the right people.
Yeah. I'm thinking if we bring back some of this treasure from this spirit, maybe we could drive our way up the chain a little.
Like the way you think.
All right.
Okay, so you guys are all gonna go to sleep for the night?
Yeah.
Long rest time.
Yeah.
Long
Good.
rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to
Take
sleep
your
mumbling about that dickhead shopkeeper.
Yeah, how dare he not take your offer of 1% of the price?
So we get back full hit points. We get hit dice back. You get half your hit dice back?
Yeah, I think the long rest gives you half.
Yeah, I think it's half.
I mean, has anyone used a hit die?
I did,
I used one. Yeah.
but I think you get half back. So
I think it's a
Yeah.
minimum of one.
Yeah, you'll get one if you're missing one.
yeah, it's like you get as many as half your level. I think that's how it works. And then spell slots, we get all our spell slots back.
Good deal.
And
Did we get any experience worth writing down?
Not enough to level you up yet. I'll let you know.
Okay.
How much hit points will I get? All of it?
You'll get all your HP back. Yeah.
Okay.
And it refreshes all your spell slots as well. Those will all be back.
The
And
last-
our max goes back to normal, right? Our max
Oh
HP.
yeah, what happens about that?
Yes. If you lost max HP, that also goes back after a long rest.
I don't remember if that happened to me or not.
You can probably check on your DND Beyond sheet. It should have your max still on. What were you saying, Casey?
After my long rest, do I keep the extra 10 temporary hit points from drinking the red potion?
No, the effects of Bless and of those temporary 10 hit points are gone. But your head has gone back to almost normal size.
Oh, that's sad.
One of your ears is still large.
But I
And
was such the attraction while...
Yeah, and you've regained all feeling and control of your right side, except the very tip of your elbow is still numb.
Which
Well, that's
elbow?
funny.
Right.
That's his good one.
So yeah. Okay. So
Does the Raxus guy sleep in our room, or does he go back to his place? Do we have to go find him?
Gacy said he went back to his. When you guys awake in Orzhov, there's a letter like kind of slid under the door in each of your respective rooms. Where
Who woke up first?
What? I mean, you guys can
Roll for it.
What do we roll?
D20, highest one wakes up first.
Well, not me.
Well,
How
Devin,
do you do
you're in your own room. You just do slash roll
Thank you, slash roll.
1d20. There's also a
Hell
die on the
yeah.
left side. There's a die on the. Wait, you should roll twice though for your other head.
Oh, you're right.
One head wakes up before the other.
He's like, hey, get up.
Yes. Does that mean he's dead?
He's in a coma.
You were tired.
Okay.
One
So-
is like blinks.
Oh, and just as a shortcut, on the very left side of the screen in the top left, there's like a bunch of little icons. If you go over the die, you can just mouse over the die you want to roll and click it, and it should roll it.
That's super.
That being said, okay. So Devin, you're in a room by yourself, so you wake up and you can see the note. And then who woke up first?
John.
I did.
Johnny. Okay, so Johnny, you wake up and do you do anything special in the morning when you wake?
No, I do my stretches. I do my
Calisthenics.
plank. I plank. Work on the core.
Okay, give me roll your perception.
Oh, hold on one second.
Well, Johnny's still asleep.
Okay, who's next?
I think it's me with a 3. Was that what happened? Yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing perception.
So you see a guy doing like salute the sun or whatever. What's it called?
He's like downward dog.
There you go. Yeah, and roll a perception for me.
Yeah, it's 5.
Okay.
I'm the least.
So you're
perceptive rogue in the world.
You're enthralled by his ass in the air from downward.
Sorry, I was meditating. I
So
get in a meditative state when I stretch.
when Trace wakes up, Sten sees him. You see each other, and then kind of out of the corner of both your eyes, you see there's a note slid under the door, and you guys can go and look at it.
See it and
Did
say
you
like,
get that?
well,
I'm still
that
I'm
can't
still
be good.
working on my upper
Great.
dog.
All right, so I go over. I'm sure this isn't like a trap, so I'm just gonna grab this letter and hope that I don't die immediately. Yeah.
Okay, so the note says, you've seen this note before actually. Once you like open it, it has like a list of names, and it says current guild ranking,
Okay.
and it shows that all of you guys in that room have gone up to rank 5. Or I'm sorry, 5 renown in the guild, not rank 5.
So yeah, 5 right now. That said, we were 3 right now.
You were at 3. Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's not enough to get you to the next level, but you have. I do know that. And Devin, you have the same note. It just has your name on it, but you have gone up 3 renown, and it also has a little card in it that says "Good for 1 Orzhov favor," and then a winky face. And yeah, so yeah, you guys can go about your stuff.
All right. I think I just go find. I like get ready. Go find Wesley's quarters and knock on the door and say, like, "Hey, boss, I'm ready when you are."
Alright, I'm gonna open the door and come out. Alright, let's go. Let's get to it.
When
I'm still stretching.
When you're
No.
renowned or you just 5 or higher, you get shit. It says
Oh,
it
yeah?
right here.
Is that what the card was?
Oh, I don't know. I hope the card says all this stuff that I'm about to paste. Good luck reading all of that.
Jeez.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you guys can probably go and talk to one of the priests and figure out. They might give you like someone like can help you out in like if you have a problem, or maybe a contact in another guild that you guys are trying to infiltrate or something. But we can figure that out later, unless you want to go. Yeah.
Well, should we go there? Or should we go loot that guy's warehouse?
Yeah, let's go dungeon diving.
I think let's go find the warehouse. I think that.
Right.
Okay. So Lewis, you wake up in your little tent in the circus. There's also a note under your door.
Sweet. Okay.
Okay.
So I wake
Just
up.
Blood red.
Yeah, I'm hungover. And yeah, my eyes are bloodshot red. I walk over to the note, or I stumble over to the note and open it up.
Okay. So as tradition, as you know, all Rakdos notes come. It is on a piece of flesh of some,
Nice.
and it is written
So I grab
in-
it close to my nose and take a deep breath in.
Okay. So you, as a man who's been in Rakdos for a while, is well aware this is obviously a fresh pigskin, and written in blood says, "Don't forget, you owe us one victim. You have 5 days left." And then it has a sad face with little you know, like the little Harlequin like poofy things coming out like on the top.
Like a
that has,
jester?
like a hat. Yeah, like a
Nice.
jester hat. So it's a sad face with a jester hat on.
Awesome.
So
Cool.
yeah.
All right. So we have is Sten? Sten, are you with us? Are you up? Do we?
Yeah, I was following along.
Okay. So
Are both heads awake?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good to know.
One slightly earlier than the other.
Gotcha.
one critically failed at waking up.
One.
So let's go. I think, boss, we go pick up the fucking Rakdos and we
Yeah.
head off.
Let's go get that guy.
You guys kind of remember before you leave. You couldn't just the ghost told you need something to get into.
Do we not have?
Uh,
I feel like I have what we need.
I don't think you guys have an Orzhov guild signet.
That's not like a ring. Oh look, click. I have this thing in my bag. I mean, I have it. I don't know. I'm supposed to have it, but I have it.
The guild signet that lets you cast spells. That one.
No, it just says it just says an Orzhov signet is what I have. But
Oh, you should have a insignia on something, but I don't think you have the actual guild signet.
okay.
I would assume, but
Oh shit. Well, guess we gotta go get that.
yeah, you probably shouldn't have that if you already have one.
Okay.
So these are rings held by usually like the middle to the high tier of the Orzhov. You know they're bestowed with magic power, but it's also proof that you're a certain level in the guild. You usually get one as you hit rank 5, though.
Oh, that's
So-
handy.
Wait, what rank are we?
5. You're
5.
Renown 5. Sorry, renown
Yeah.
5.
Aren't we all at?
You're
Or
yeah, we're all
past
there
that?
now. So we should go collect. That's, I think.
Yeah, let's go get our rings.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
do that.
So you've seen the ceremony before. You approach the priest that is like working at the time. That's usually seeing debtors and other people begging, and you go up, kiss his hand, you bow, and he should know. You can show him like your letter, and he'll give you your guild signet.
Alright, I'm showing my letter.
So are you gonna push past the line of people that?
Oh, there's a line of people?
Oh yeah. This is where people come to borrow money and all that
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Oh well, we're gonna
Regular
push past
people?
all the fucking debtors.
Yeah.
I'm
right?
not in some kind of slum here. No.
Okay, so So the priest that's working, Wesley, you've seen him before. You guys aren't really friendly or anything, and he kind of gives you a look, as kind of like almost like a knowing look, like he thinks finally reached the level and thinks he's all badass, and so he kind of like pushes the debt guy out of the debtor out of the way, and you guys go up. Like, hello, I see you've been helping the guild.
Yeah. We're just here to get our signets, get through the ceremony.
So he goes, well, you know what to do. And he like kind of puts out his foot and he's like, looking at you to like bow down and kiss him.
Oh, I gotta kiss his feet, goddamn it.
That's all you, boss.
1, 2, 3, not it. And I put one of my hands up to my nose. Up to
Wait,
the dog's nose.
well, we all have to do it?
Oh, absolutely. It's part of the,
It's part of the
hazing.
custom. I reluctantly do it.
And he kind of gives like a little shiver when he does it. He's like, oh, I love that. He's like, rise. And then he like hands you this like little box that has like a ring inside of it. It's like, I'll see you later, Wes. And he gives you a wink.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I roll my eyes and walk away.
Okay, so the rest of you can go up and repeat the process.
Just to be clear, only one of our heads has to.
Yeah, I would go
kiss
back
his
to
foot,
my
right?
head. Go back to sleep.
I think that's fine.
Wait, no, it's not. I just tried the other head.
Okay, so one of your heads is gonna do that, right?
Trevor,
Okay.
roll a d6.
I love it.
Oh.
So I think they both
Good
have to
20.
do it then.
Yeah.
If we're both doing it, we get
Hey.
2 rings.
Roll again.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, sorry.
You can just
Chris.
hit up.
Aw,
Yeah. God damn it.
how does Trevor only roll 6s?
Are you guys doing like rock paper scissors like over and over? From-
Yeah. That's 2 of 3 now.
Okay, so you guys you all get your rings.
I
and
say
you can
praise
be on-
be as I do it.
And you all next, and he like gestures for the next person that's in line. It's like really sad looking minotaur, like kind of like trunches up past you guys.
Oh, is that the guy? From the-
No, it's just another minotaur. All minotaurs don't look the same, Devin.
I don't know, man.
Jesus.
Okay. Okay.
A cold
So
look.
you guys can head over to him.
Right.
Alright. Let's go
Let's
find
head
the
over to
right
that
house.
warehouse. Oh yeah, we gotta get that guy. I keep forgetting about him.
Yeah, Rakdos, they're all pretty much the same. It's hard to keep them straight.
So as you guys approach, I kind of gave like a description of the circus that was probably wrong. So Lewis, can you describe your circus to him while I go grab another beer real quick?
So this day of the week, there is a bunch of, normal Radkos looking people. We have piercings and spiky hair, colored, all different colors, and everything you'd expect. And there's a bunch of typical people, beautiful people with their hair dyed blonde and all their makeup done really great. They had this like incredible makeover, and there's tape over their mouths, and it's lipstick where their lips should be, and they're being tortured and brutalized and cut and slashed and totally just mutilated.
This place sucks. Why do we come here? It's such a these people are all insane, and I'm just disgusted by all of it.
Yeah, necessary evil, I guess.
Okay, so you guys meet up. You're all gonna head over to. So you were given the location of the house, or the warehouse. You need to go.
Oh, I can't
So
tell.
you're gonna head over there.
So when I see Wesley, I, walk up to him and angrily hand him the note and ask him where my volunteer is.
We'll get him soon.
How inspiring.
real soon.
You tell him, boss.
Can I do vicious mockery on him?
You are allowed to attack him if you'd like. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That seems called for.
Actually, you know what? Is he wearing something metal?
He's probably only wearing robes.
Well,
I
that ring-
believe Oh no, cleric, are you wearing armor?
I think I am wearing armor. Actually.
Yeah, you're probably wearing chainmail.
Is the signet like a ring, or is it like
Signet is like a ring. Yes.
Great.
Okay. So I cast heat metal to do very minor damage, just to make him really uncomfortable, and
I will warn you before you do that. It sounds like a great idea and all, but A, it's gonna use up a spell slot. B, you can't really control exactly how much damage it's gonna do because it does a set amount of damage. And 3, you are about to attack a party member, so just wanna
And we're gonna murder the fuck out of you.
And you were the lone Rakdos in the army of Orzhov.
yeah,
Oh,
but
you're in
they're
your circus.
surrounded. Yeah, but they're in.
We don't have to get you now. We can get you later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So,
the
do you
best
still want to
sentence
go
you've
ahead and
ever
do that?
said. We don't have to get you now. We can get you later. It's so real.
Yeah.
Do you think that?
I start to heat, like a fireball or something in my hand, and if I have that capability, something, to show that I'm
Something
pissed
threatening.
off.
You start
something
babbling
to show
and
that I'm-
pointing and gesturing towards them.
whatever
with
I
your
got. Okay.
spells.
Just pretending to make the fireball.
I say
Yeah.
fucking Rakdos, and I walk out the door.
Ooh.
Consider your
Holding
actions
a torch
wisely.
behind his ear.
You do not want to make an enemy out of us.
I'll give you one more warning just to help you guys out. You don't want to hurt each other before you get into where you're about to get to. As a friendly DM warning.
Boss, I'm getting like a signal from the heavens, and shit is about to get really, really real.
All right, we'll get your what is it? Your volunteer, right? As soon as we go through this next warehouse.
Okay. Well, I want
My
2
word.
now, 'cause this is 2. So you owe me 2 after this one.
Sure.
And Wesley, as a priest, when you're collecting a debt, you have a lot of power over the people that owe money. So that was kind of like your idea when you offer that to him. That I can just take one of these fools
It's like just go to a random person, and be like, here.
well, yeah, just be like, hey, you owe us 1,000 gold. I can make that debt go away.
All right, well, I'll hook him up after we get this loot.
Okie doke. So you guys are all willingly going to.
Let's do it.
Okay. So he told you was so the warehouse zone is kind of like a grid layout, and he told you kind of where it is, almost like a U-Haul type storage facility. So he pointed you down so it's like the second row down, and it's a storage unit 22 or warehouse 22. And
I feel like I've seen like a play about that or something.
and so you guys kind of find it, and it has like a normal door, like where all the other ones look very just like kind of utilitarian, like this is just a warehouse. This one has almost like someone's put like a house door on it, and you guys can go ahead and do what you want to do.
Is the door open?
The door's not open, no, but there is a keyhole.
But we don't have a key.
Does it look? So I want to I want to search it to see if it is like rigged or anything, and then I want to lockpick it.
Okay, give me. So you have thieves tools on you.
Yep.
Does it allow you to roll those thieves tools? You can
Probably.
make a. So go ahead
yeah.
and try that.
Probably.
Okay. So you have like this little device in your tools that kind of let you like examine locks for a trap. You don't seem to see any traps.
Okay. Okay. Does it? Do we get the feeling that it's like magical? Because he said that we needed the signet to get in. So
I would either need a detect magic spell or someone trained in magic that would want to try and use Arcana.
I want to check it out.
do it.
Roll your
I
Arcana.
don't know.
Well,
Well, that was terrible.
Would it be better
You
for me
you
to
detect
do it?
no
or
magic. I
who's
mean,
the better?
all of you can roll Arcana.
Okay.
There you go.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
My +4. Oh, thank God. Somebody
Okay,
over
so all you magic users go. "Well, I don't see anything. And the giant kind of like puts his hand against the door and goes, "No magic here. Magic down below." So you don't think there's any magic on the door, and you kind of have magical traps there.
15. All right, I
Yeah.
say
No traps, no magic.
to the giant, well, then open the door. Let's see if it's open.
Sure.
So it is not open.
All right.
You
Can I
can
like
try and
make a
force it
strength
open.
check?
Blast
Yeah,
it
yeah,
down.
I can pick.
Are you
I
gonna-
can try to pick the lock if you want.
Well, like you
I
asked
wanna-
me to
I
open
wa-
the door. I'm
I
gonna
wanna
open
kick
the
it
door. Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me a. If you have athletics, you do athletics.
Okay.
Oh man.
God damn it.
Okay, we're gonna need only one roll from you guys, but when you're doing like a body thing,
2 legs.
are you gonna double boot kick it? And
Yeah,
jump
yeah.
up in the air?
It's like a wrestling like drop.
You said open the door. Okay. What are you gonna
Okay. It almost gives, but like kind of dust kind of like comes down from it, and it doesn't open, and like it kind of gives you the impression that no one's like opened this door in a long time. But no, it doesn't open.
Is there anything else around?
Well, I mean, so you're kind of in like a standalone
I'm very
warehouse, but you see some down like further and some that you pass, but there's no people really around. It's still kind of early. But no, there's no other people really.
Well, can I try to pick this lock then?
You know.
Come on, it's +7. Come on. Ugh.
Yeah. So with a little fumbling, it opens. It actually wasn't that complicated of a lock.
Clearly.
It doesn't seem. It seems like whoever set this up didn't care that much as people got in. So the door kind of like swings open.
Before I even walk inside or let anybody walk past me, what's it look like? Like, is it dark?
So it's
Is it...
yeah. So it's very dark inside. It looks like a house that has like almost been abandoned a long time ago, which is kind of weird that it looks like a house, like almost as if someone lived there. But there's like drapes over like the furniture and dust covering everything, cobwebs in the corner. The only thing you see straight ahead is like a statue, like a little bust of what you recognize as the Obzadat, the leaders of your guys' guild, with one more head that doesn't belong there, and it's the guy that you just brought in as like part of the whole collection of them.
Got it.
It is single story, the best that you can see, and this is sitting on like a desk next to kind of like a bookshelf, like in the back of the room.
Are we getting any trappy vibes from this place?
No, you don't see anything that really stands out to you. You can roll perception if you want to see if you can get it, like, see anything crazy.
Yes, Dad.
Someone got an island, yeah.
Stan, you look around. You don't see any. You see nothing that looks like a trap, but you do see that there's like a weird crease on like the neck of the bust of the one that doesn't belong to the Obzadat.
Alright, guys, well, it looks good to me. Let's.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
that's good to me too.
I want to go look at a little bit closer and see if there's anything.
Okay, so you approach it, and you can see on it that it looks like it's like hinged almost on the back, and that you think you like lift it up.
Ooh. I want to tilt it and open the trapdoor.
Okay. So you tilt it, and a boulder. No, I'm just kidding. You tilt it, and you see a place that looks like one of the rings that you just got could fit into.
Is everyone watching me do?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Or-
mean you're all together.
Okay. Hey, so it looks like our ring fits in here. You think we should put that in here and see what it does?
But by the way, the rings you guys are all wearing do.
Cast command.
Command is a spell that I could probably find.
So you can make somebody that is a lower.
Lost your command.
No, so no, I thought it was like somebody that was lower. You can. I was thinking about leverage, not command. So.
I already have that
You,
spell.
you can make them. You can give like a command to a target that's not undead, I believe, and you can say things like drop or flee or grovel or halt.
Yeah, here you go. You speak a one-word command to a creature you see within range. They do a Wisdom saving throw. It doesn't work on undead. If they don't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it. Typical
So
commands are drop, flee, grovel.
So I can't like die.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so who's gonna open the?
Yeah, I'll do it. So I take off my ring and I stick it in the hole.
Okay, so it kind of like clamps on and then like sucks into the statue, and then you hear kind of a rumbling to your left, and like the bookshelf starts sliding over, and there's stairs down, and these like green flame candles start like lighting like down this like spiral staircase, but your ring is now gone.
Oh shit.
Boss, I'm gonna need another one of those. And I start to like slowly walk down the stairs, and then I yell over my shoulder, does anybody have a light or anything that can make it not dark?
Well, I mean, I can see in the dark, but that doesn't help anyone else.
Great.
Oh, I forgot to also. That reminds me, Wesley. You woke up feeling very hungry today, and you know,
yeah, no, I need to
after a couple days of not eating, you're gonna be not feeling so great. So.
Yeah. Don't flood any humans, it's a problem.
Oh, I forgot you were a vampire.
Yeah. Gotta feed the
I have a-
thirst.
I have a hooded lantern.
We have a torch.
Do it. Somebody want to take the lead here?
Okay,
Either way. So
I
I
have a torch too.
I just want to follow behind the light and just kind of I'm scanning for traps and trying to be perceptive as I can.
I look at
Can I-
Wesley and go, "You're the leader, boss. Go ahead."
Fine, I'll go ahead.
Okay, so you guys are gonna head down the
Slowly
stairs.
descend the stairs,
Okay,
all the
so
while looking out for traps.
it spirals down for a surprisingly long way, probably 3 or 4 floors.
Huh.
And then when you get to the bottom, you just walk right into like a tiny little room, like wall with a wall in front of you and a door. There's
That's-
nothing really else there and nowhere else to go. And also tell me what you guys see right now. Do you just see a little sliver of the screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is perfect. Okie doke.
So we just see
So
a
it's like
door,
this, the door.
and a wall. Is what you're saying.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty much all you can really see.
Does the door have a keyhole or like a knob or?
Yep, it has. It's actually a double door. Each one has a knob. No keyholes.
Anything magical about this door?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Oh, good.
What's it made of? Not the door, but like the whole building.
It's
stone?
mostly yeah. It's mostly
No,
Great
Nice.
answer.
it's mostly stone everywhere. Yeah. It's the wall's stone, and then the ground's stone. So and the door's probably stone with some wood
I
also.
love me some stone.
Great.
Alright.
Lewis, you don't detect any magic around you right now. Maybe there's some a little far off, but nothing too close.
I want to just try to open this door.
Okay, so the door swings open,
Oh, thank God.
Oh
and
god,
from where you guys are,
nothing good.
you should see this. What do you guys see? Because I can't
Just
see
like
what you.
the left side of the screen.
Okay, so it looks like a room.
That's cool. that you
The
can-
floor almost looks. It's not like ice, but it's almost like glass, and it's kind of like opalescent. It doesn't feel cold or anything in there. There's some like red lights on the side of the room. There's like these. It's almost like a torch coming out that's mounted with like metal to the wall with like this red like glowing orb lighting it. From where your vantage point, that's pretty much all you can see. And yeah, and the floor looks very strange to you.
So I want to just touch the floor and make sure it's not.
Wait, is the
slippery.
floor made of stone?
The floor does not appear to be made of stone. You're not getting a stone vibe.
I wanna touch the floor with my hand and see if it's.
Can you describe to me how you're doing that?
I'm just standing
Essentially.
right here, and then like as if it were like the breast of a woman. I just slowly stroke it with just one finger.
Okay, so it feels extremely smooth,
Like sandbags.
like it feels just like water balloons, you know. No, it feels extremely smooth, like really really slippery, almost as if it was ice covered in oil. Just very slippery.
I give Cameron a little like push from behind.
Oh Jesus, no!
But just a bump. Just
Yeah.
before he
So I need you to roll me a strength check,
Oh no!
and I need Cameron to roll me
Oh.
a dex check, please.
Oh, it's not
Would it be an
acrobatics?
athletics or a strength check?
Because I really did a great acrobatics. Like we should just take a minute to think.
Cameron
about
can
it.
do acrobatics, but no, Leal Goyle is just gonna be a strength.
Okay.
I told myself that I would always let Trevor act first. All week, I told myself that.
Okay, so go ahead and do yours.
Oof, not great.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank God.
Okay, so Cameron, you feel like you're about to get pushed from behind, and what are you gonna do?
Do I like jump up in the doorway and like hold on so that he like goes under me
Falls
between
in.
my legs?
You may jump up and hold on, and I need a dex check from you, Trevor, now, because you kind of went to push him as a joke, and he kind of.
For me.
As this is happening, I'm yelling, "What the hell?"
Yeah. And I'm
Okay.
laughing hysterically.
You do take a step.
Or to the
You
other
do
hand.
take a step forward, like almost as if you're about to trip like under the floor, but you catch yourself at the last second. So,
Okay.
and then you have Trace hanging above.
Alright, great. What do the walls, like on the inside walls, do they seem to be the same material as the floor?
Yeah, it's some kind of stone walls.
So can I
they look like
can I
bricks.
use that? Can I use that perception roll to figure out what's going on in that room?
I mean,
What
you,
the floor's made of?
You can try. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, I rolled. That doesn't count.
You rolled.
We saw nothing.
Well, the Arcana one.
Oh, that was like a while ago.
All right, I'll roll again.
There was no magic.
Yeah. You actually don't recognize the material. It's
Alright.
it's something you've never seen before.
Alright, guys.
Too late.
I feel like this is gonna be extremely slippery, so we need to figure out a way to like keep our footing. What are these red things on the left? Are these just lights?
So they're lights that are like mounted by like this like metal like it almost comes out looking like a claw holding kind of like a metal orb that's glowing red. They're pretty thick, probably like the size of your arm, like a human's arm.
Okay, I have an idea.
Hey guys, if you want,
Does it
we
involve
can
the
put-
rope? Because that's what I'm thinking.
It involves a rope, yeah.
Yes!
Okay, so who's the smallest one here?
Oh, I'm an elf.
I'm a
Perfect.
vampire.
Perfect. We just start tying the rope around him.
Yeah, so we start tying the rope around Cameron,
I'll allow
like
it.
around his waist. And
Okay.
so here's the plan, team. We're going to push you out slowly onto the slippery material. and if anything goes wrong, just say the word, and we'll pull you back.
What's the word?
I mean, we have
What's
to
your
decide.
safe word?
We have to
And
decide.
Pineapples.
I put
Pineapples
the
it
hooded
is.
lantern. Is the room lit? Can we see how
Yeah.
lit it?
Yes,
is? It well lit?
it is well lit by the
All right.
the red.
Does anyone have a shield?
Yeah.
You should give it to him.
Okay,
Just like
like a stand on.
No, he's
Stand on.
shot by something.
No, dude, I like the skating.
I like
Okay.
standing on more. What?
I am going to just take one step out into the ice.
Okay, so you are walking. So as soon as you take a step, you just start going at what the speed you entered
Great.
the room,
Oh.
and you are now just moving
Pineapples,
forward.
pineapples.
What was
Grab
the
the
word?
rope.
again?
What's the word? I don't remember the word.
Yeah. I think we like pull him taut,
Pull back.
so we don't like yank him in, but we like
Just
stop.
stop him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Further.
So yeah,
How
so
long
he
is
comes
the
to a
rope?
dead stop, and but the pull like he, Cameron, I need you to roll me a
Got this unlocked.
dex.
Dex.
Just roll me dex, please.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
So
I
as soon
strike
as
a pose. I'm like,
so as soon as you may pose, but okay, so I'll let you. Let me say what they did. So like when they pulled it taut, you instantly stopped and like you felt like your legs wanting to go out under you, but you were able like to keep them planted, and now you're coming back at the same speed that they just pulled you.
Great. Okay.
Okay,
And
that's not the word.
All right, guys. I want to do that
Oh,
Get
again.
him in a hug.
and you were able to see there is something a pit to the right.
Oh, that's what this black.
That's what that big black
Oh,
space is.
okay.
There's a pit. You couldn't see from where you were what's in the pit or how deep it was, but there's something. And also you see this faint red glowing past that first pit, and there's like seems to be another pit with some kind of glowing happening over there.
All right, guys. So I
It
tell them about the
seems
pit. I tell them that I couldn't see to the end of the room, but maybe there's like another pit over there or something. How wide is this pit? Like, it's really wide, right?
Here, I'll give you the hole to the end of the room.
It's like 20.
Yeah, each square is like a 5 feet, right?
Each square is 5 feet.
So this is like a giant.
So-
like, there's no jumping over this shit.
I mean, if you can jump probably 30 feet.
No, well, like, let's talk about that. I can't do that.
How far can we throw you?
Not far enough. Definitely
Cameron-
not far enough.
Cameron, give me inside check, please.
Inside. Where is inside? Oh, got -1. Here we go.
Not
Could
bad.
be worse.
So you feel that like it's all about momentum in this room. Like you feel like whatever speed you're going when you're touching something, you will continue at that speed. I mean, gravity probably still affects you normally, but
Oh Jesus! All right, guys. So I tell them like I want to just try something, and so I run straight out the door, and I want to try to like hit this back wall and see what happens when I hit it.
are you?
How fast
That
do you
doesn't
run?
sound
You
smart.
run
Like a jog.
That sounds smart.
So are you doing a run, like a normal
I wanna,
movement?
like, I
Are you
wanna-
dashing?
No, just normal. Like I want to just like jog-ish. I just want to make
So
sure.
as soon as you touch,
Yeah.
so you keep going the speed you were going. So you're making your normal movement
Okay.
speed. So I think you're at 30 feet for you. So
Yeah.
you're going at 30. You hit the wall at 30 feet. So I need you to give me
wanted to make sure.
roll a 1d3 for me, please.
Is
Oh my
that on
God.
this list? No, of course it's
No, probably not.
Okay. Plus,
I can make it a 1d4 if you like.
Okay. I have an idea,
I
Okay.
rolled
but it only really
So
gets one of
Cameron,
us
you,
over
you
the-
kind of crack your head because you have no way of slowing down, and you try and brace yourself, but you hit it and you take 4 damage.
Okay.
And now you're moving backwards towards them at the same, but only 1/3 the speed
Okay.
you were going.
Interesting. Okay.
So you
But-
slow down
yeah.
after you
The opposite direction, yeah,
Where's
back
it
straight back.
stay.
Okay, so do we want to go out? Right, so like I'll go out towards that wall. You come out with me. I'll give you a big shove in the direction of the pit, in like a good way, and then you'll jump
Well, the
the
problem,
pit.
the
I think
problem
we
with
go
that
to
is
the
as
pit.
soon as we shove him towards the pit, we
You're
get
gonna
shoved
go
towards the
backward.
wall, and then we hit the wall, and then go towards
Yeah,
the pit.
that's why I said we don't. I
I
don't
think
even have
we
a
go to
great.
these lights. I think we
Okay,
go to the
yeah.
light and grab on, and then we push off the
No,
wall.
that seems
The
ridiculous.
lights seem red and scary.
I mean, if nothing else, we might be able to use them as an anchor point with the rope, so that you don't
Ooh,
fall
I
into
do
the
it.
pit.
Ooh, can we
Is this
lasso
like-
the? Can we lasso the thing?
Wait,
Yeah,
how
I don't hate that.
firm is this floor? Like, can we stab a javelin through it and have it stay in
Extremely
place?
firm, like
Mm.
ice
firm.
with
Like a woman's
concrete. Like,
breast.
yes.
Like a water balloon. Extremely firm.
Does anyone have like a grappling hook?
I don't. I have.
You guys
rope.
all should have
Javelin.
adventurers packs or dungeoneering packs or whatever you started with, and I think you should have the items in your inventory.
Yeah, yeah. So I have like
So
I
you
have
can see what you have.
pitons. Are they called pitons? Like the ice climbing or mountain climbing things?
I
that
think
you
they're
stick-
pecans. They're nuts.
No, it's definitely not pecans.
Yeah.
I have those.
Yes, it's for ice climbing. Yes.
And I have a rope, I think, in here somewhere. Hempen rope.
Can we fashion like a? I don't know.
So, guys, I'm thinking we either push me out in the direction of this light, and I try to grab onto it and see if I can like hold onto it and it doesn't burn me. And if it does, you pull me back on with the rope. And if not, I can tie the rope onto it, and then it's like a
Wait,
good
you should
push-off.
take like some extra rope, not the rope we're using to keep you.
Okay, well, I have a rope as well. So
Yeah. If you could tie
Use
your
your
rope
rope.
around the
Okay.
lamp, that would be awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So,
And then
are
we
you
have
gonna
a-
get pushed out, or are you gonna just try and?
what makes? I mean, it doesn't
You just
seem that
walk
far
towards
away,
it,
Like,
right?
slowly.
walk
Yeah.
towards the light. It should
Yeah,
take
okay.
you straight to
I'll
it.
just walk at it.
Yeah.
So you're walking
And so
towards
we
this
have
corner.
we have a
one-
rope around you.
And I want to try to
Okay.
grab onto whatever this light source is and hope to God it doesn't burn me. Like to the
Okay.
metal.
So
or
yeah,
something.
so you can grab on. Oh yeah, there's plenty of metal underneath it, and the light doesn't feel that hot to you, so
Okay.
you're able to
Okay.
grab one.
So I just yell back. This seems good. Where do you want me to just tie my rope to this, or how do we
I
want
think
to
so.
work this?
Yeah, check how sturdy that is. Give it a yank.
Okay, so I take my rope. I like tie it onto this thing. And I just want to test how securely it is to the wall. I don't want it to. rip out.
For your strength, you feel like you couldn't pull it off
Okay.
if you tried.
Okay, so I think
That's
seems good,
like
guys.
you hold your body weight.
is it cool? I think we're gonna pull you back in, and then grab the end of the rope that you tied around the
Okay.
lantern.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you want, you can tie it to me and throw me down the pit.
I'm just gonna ignore that.
Fucking Rakdos. All right, so I get pulled back by
Okay,
them.
so you're back over here. So I'm gonna give that rope a yank to make sure it's not coming loose. So it's
So
you,
you-
give it a
You
strength
want
check?
to go like a full? Yeah, give me a strength check.
If you rip this shit off the wall right now.
I pull really hard.
So you gave it a mighty heave, and it does not move.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
Right, that's great.
Some good rope tying.
Okay,
Alright.
so do we want to tie that one to me, and then I throw Cameron?
Wait,
And
you don't have to
then-
throw me.
Well, no, I'm thinking
I feel like
I
we
give
do.
you a really hard shove as soon as we get out there, and then you can potentially fly across.
We have
Should we
options.
maybe
We
like
need him to land on like the light that's just on the other side.
We could tie
Yeah.
Grab
the
onto
rope
that.
to
That's
this
not that
one.
hard.
We could go from here.
No, it's not. We have good
to
at throwing it.
here.
We're
We
like,
could tie a rope here, and then I could go to the other side somehow.
that's
Tie a rope there. Then you got like a rope that you can climb across, maybe.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
Yeah.
Can we tie a rope here and then like run out this way and then let it slingshot us and then like
well, it's
let
not.
roll
It's
down
not
the way here?
elastic.
yeah.
No, but it's gonna be tight and then go around. I can't draw it. Hold on.
There should be like a little
If
draw
there's only a certain
freehand.
length, it's gonna go like this and go around, and then you let go right here.
What we? Oh,
Oh.
okay.
There you go.
You could throw us, or we could throw you, and you just get turned and then let go right there, and you go jumping across.
I'm going to go slamming into the side of this wall.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're an idiot,
Well, I mean, I don't really have a lot of choice with the movement here.
you're supposed to be an assassin like Lightfoot.
Well, I mean, I don't hate that idea, but
I have good acrobatics.
I mean, I
I'll
feel
do it.
like we can just like,
yeah.
yeah, I guess it's the same thing.
Just make sure that rope is really secure around you.
So we got to get a rope on. We got to get a rope on this thing then, if that's what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Okay.
Do
Do
we
we
have-
want to move the rope off of
How
this
do we
guy?
get the rope back after you make it across?
We're gonna buy a new rope.
I mean, so like one of us. Does this,
Oh,
right?
you're saying
one of
like
us swings
once I make
across.
it, then I think you tie it and then you guys like climb across.
We're gonna
Yeah.
Like
How long is
like
the
monkey
line?
bars or something.
because you're gonna have to
50
tie,
feet.
You're gonna have to tie rope to whoever's. If I'm going, you have to tie rope to me, so I get stopped over here, because I need something to stop me. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna land on that side and slide.
You gotta
off.
grab this thing. You gotta grab.
Wait, should we do like a rope across like there?
Like a
Oh,
tripwire.
oh,
You know, like a
Yeah.
wire?
Oh, that's not the
So
worst
that when
idea
you
ever.
get over, you just hold on to that.
Fuck, I'm gonna die.
Because once we get on the other side, we're screwed, right?
yeah, because it just goes sliding into
That's the
another.
problem.
I mean, I don't hate Cameron's idea of just tying the rope across and then climbing across. It's just getting one person over there, right, and then
Yeah.
tying.
Yeah, unless we do that, we just send one person over, so someone else stays back as the anchor. Because if we're all on that slippery shit, there's no anchor.
Well, I mean,
I think we tie. Right, you're.
I don't know how to
thinking
draw.
we-
How do you
we-
draw?
You on the
Yeah,
top
there's a
left.
thing
There's
on
like a
the top.
paintbrush, and then you go to
Freehand?
freehand. And then
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah,
so
like
we
you're
tie
saying, we
something
tie one
there,
here.
We tie something
We tie one
here. You have a rope now across, and you guys can shimmy across it.
Yeah,
And
or
then
we
you're
just
all
like take
huddled.
one step this way and then just kind of slide along the wall.
All right, let's try it.
How do we get Cameron across?
Let's see.
All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna pull myself with the rope this way, Dave, towards this light thing.
Okay. Yeah, you guys, can you draw the ropes that you're using,
Yeah,
or at least
okay,
mark them
let me
so I can?
delete
You can
all
erase
this
the others.
stuff.
I can erase the other stuff. Yeah.
So we have at the moment there's a rope from here to the team. So I guess somebody needs to be holding this rope.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll hold the other
Yeah,
one.
we'll get.
Okay, you're right there.
Okay, and then I want to push myself, if possible, towards this one. Like,
Okay.
I want to like go. Whoa, I want to go.
Like,
Roll me acrobatics,
I
please.
was gonna say you should probably go to the corner first, then go that way.
Oh well, it's too late now. There we go. Oh god.
Just to be clear, there's
Okay.
still a rope tied to Cameron, so worst case we can pull him back in.
Okay.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you're able to. Yep, you angled yourself correctly, and you're able to grab on.
Okay, so I think I should untie the rope for myself and tie it onto this thing.
How are you
Okay.
gonna get back in if you?
Well, like you guys hold the one end.
Yeah,
Like right now, it's on me.
if
So
we're holding the other end.
you guys have an end, so I'm like this, and so I'll just tie it on here. And
Uh-huh.
now you guys have it, and I'll.
Let's follow it back in.
Yeah. Yes. All right. And so then I guess. What's the plan here, guys? Like I'm here. You want me to get to this other? You want
Yeah,
me to, like,
I mean,
jump
I
to
could
the
pull
other
myself
side?
out to there and then shove you.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't think you should go out there because
I'll
you're
run
our
for
strongest person.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
I
we
could
need
be- I
Keats
could be
or
the
a
anchor.
shove.
Yeah, we either give him the shove or we're the anchor. It's like one or the other.
Might be better if you're the anchor.
Can I get like traction if I'm standing out here? Do I feel like I could actually like move?
Not
No.
only if you can push yourself
Got it.
against something else. No, you
What if-
but
Well, it's got that light, right? It's like
Yeah,
sticking
high
out.
on-
you can- yes.
How high
Um,
off the ground are the lights?
The anchor to the wall is probably about 5 feet, and then it kind of arcs up. Like it's kind of like an arm holding it up, and then it probably goes up to about 8 feet total.
So you think if you push yourself back to the corner and then push off of that wall, you get enough momentum to make it across?
What if I swing on the light like monkey bars, and then let go
Oh,
so that I like have as much momentum as possible, and then when I get to the end, I jump.
I don't.
this sounds dangerous.
I love it.
I really think we should just.
Are you're like
let me try to
tied right now to
catapult
the
myself.
Okay, well, let's do that. You can do the catapult thing. I'm down for the catapult thing. I can just
Wait,
stay
yeah,
here.
Chris had a good question.
Alright.
Are you tied to anything right now? Are you
Uh,
No,
tied
it's
to...
not.
Nope.
You should probably be tied to something.
Could we?
Yeah, tie yourself to the lamp.
Yeah, it wouldn't be hard to just tie you to the lamp.
Well, here. Let's just
'Cause
I'll
he-
walk back over here holding this rope. And
Don't-
we'll be
Don't you have your
safe.
own rope? I thought we had
I
two
do
ropes.
have a rope. I just wasn't sure which rope was where. So
So there's-
Well, regardless, you need one tied to you, so that way you can tie that one. Like you need access to this one that's tied to this lamp. So then when you get to the other side, you can tie it to the other lamp.
Got it.
Yeah, we should have tied 2 to this one.
Give me another rope. Somebody give me a rope, and I'll walk my way
You
back
can
out there.
use mine. Here, I give you my rope.
So you want me
Everyone is just out with rope in their hands. Like, what do I do?
So you want me to, using the rope, walk over to this one, and then tie a rope to it and me?
Yes.
I'm just gonna point out before you guys start this. It's the rope's about 50 feet long.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just be aware.
So how long? How did you do the ruler?
How long is it from the light to the light?
Let's say that's about 50. Like you can get you're able to tie
tie
from
together.
this one to you'll
Okay.
be able to do that.
So that
Yeah.
so all right. So I will be standing. Fuck, I can't move myself. There we
Yeah, like any 2 lights, even if I drew it wrong, any 2 lights should be within tying range, even if it's not exactly on the map. But like you can't skip one and go to the next one.
Got it. Okay. So I tie a second rope from me to this light, and I'm just gonna stay here, and then Sten has a plan that he wants to try. Worst case scenario, I'm right here.
Well, I think we should tie a rope to me also to that light pole, so that way if I fail, I don't fall down the pit to my death.
Well, they got the end of it. What's your plan? You want to run out, like
Have one of the big guys throw me, and then
like this way, basically.
like out. Yeah, out. And then that should swing me like that.
Because if you have a
Let
rope
go
on
here.
this.
But before we do any of this, I'm just gonna ask Trace if he's special about those lights.
Do I think I just deleted myself. I did.
Try Control Z.
Nope.
I can add you back. Okay.
Classic.
God forever.
I'll get you back.
Is there
but,
anything special about those lights disappearing?
They make me vanish. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think from the last time I was over here that it was. They just seemed like lights, right? Like magical lights. I'm guessing. No fire.
Correct.
Okay.
Do you have control
Don't
over
we
it
have a
again?
carpenter? Why don't we just build a bridge?
Oh, there you go.
We have wood?
And we got ropes. We got
Logical
ropes for
question.
days.
I think you guys should try your plan.
Fuck. I don't want to
That
do
doesn't
it
inspire a
anymore.
lot of confidence.
So yeah, I need a rope tied to here that's tied to me, and then I'm gonna hold not the one that I'm gonna swing off of. I'm gonna hold one, and then let that fling me, and then the other one I'm gonna have tied so that way when I make it across, it stops me like right here, hopefully, at this leg.
It's gonna pull you back though.
Huh?
You're just gonna have
You're
to
gonna-
catch this.
You got one shot to grab the light.
Yeah.
All right. So you need 2 ropes on you, or just 1 rope? You just need the one rope,
one.
right?
Just one, but there's the other one that's already tied there that I'm gonna hold that's gonna catapult me.
You're trusting yourself to just hold that?
Yeah.
Do it, Johnny.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound smart.
Do it, Johnny.
I hold on tight to this light with all
Okay.
my heart.
Do it, Johnny. Describe to me what you're doing.
This is not gonna end well.
So you can
Hold
take the
on.
loose end of
We
this
can always see
teal
this
one,
going well.
right? Like you can get the loose end of this teal one and just tie it to, or hold it, or whatever. It's connected to the light.
Okay. But
And
do we
do-
have another one?
You have a rope, I'm guessing.
I think we all have rope. Each one of
Let's
us.
assume we all have rope, yeah.
So
Oh,
we've used 3 so far, right?
I want this
Yeah.
orange one. You're right. Let me move me. I want to be right
Oh,
here.
Okay.
This orange one's gonna be tied to me loosely, and then I want to. That teal one's loose, right?
Well, there's no orange one. Like you're not tied yet. So
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw that to you. Tell you to tie that to that. That's tied around my waist belt, something. I'm holding the teal one,
all right.
and then I need someone to the strongest one, which is
I think.
Sure.
Let's go.
Giant.
yeah.
This is
You
The big boy.
just throw me
dying.
Good.
out, and as I go out, the the tip. Sorry, let me change the color.
Just get a nice little curve going.
Yeah.
I mean, both of your ropes are gonna connected to this thing, right? Like you're
Okay. Yeah.
obviously gonna arc.
In a big
Yeah.
way.
So, hopefully, arc.
You're gonna
I want to
die.
let go right here. Well, no.
What,
Right.
Joe?
Wait, what's the optimal trajectory?
You don't have to let go of shit. You just hold on and it'll go all the way
You
around.
just want to wrap around to here. That's your goal.
Yeah, never let go.
No, because right now this is not 50 feet. This right here is not 50 feet.
No, Dave said
Right?
this is.
Yeah,
this
It's
counts.
kind of
Yeah,
It'll work.
Yeah, close enough.
You can tie those two together.
It should get you
Yeah,
right
right.
there.
No, I know, but between the light and me standing there right now is how far?
It's like 25 feet.
25.
Oh,
That's what
I
I
see.
mean. I'm
I see what
holding
you're
that.
saying. Oh, Johnny's
That's
getting
what
super
Yeah,
technical
so you
here.
do like this thing,
It
right?
doesn't matter. Like the point,
Yeah.
as long as these are 50 feet, then you can go all
No,
the way around.
but his arc
Yeah.
is going to be 25, so you'd land right in
Yeah.
the.
Well, his arc's not gonna be
Arc is
25.
25.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna go like this, let go right here, and go that way across that said thing, and hopefully land somewhere over here and land on that pole.
Johnny, I think
Probably
if you
if
you're
have to
you're
do that.
if you're confident in your acrobatics and athletics, whichever your choice is, I think it'll work.
Do you have
Okay.
high enough?
If you're overconfident, then I think it might not work. So go ahead and try.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. So go ahead and roll. So Johnny jumps out at an
Everyone
angle.
pray. Everyone pray.
I
Okay.
just hold onto the light as hard as I can. 'Cause I'm
So-
fucking
Wait, do
freaked
we
out.
throw him?
Strength check?
Yeah.
I think it's an athletics check.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So okay. Did you have someone push you, or did you try and like angle yourself and run?
No,
Giant
you
push.
pushed me.
Okay, give me a strength check from whoever wants to push him.
Come on,
Strength
25.
athletics?
Yeah, athletics is fine.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fine.
You gonna do it?
It's
Yeah.
gonna be a
Terrified.
one. It's gonna
I
be
think
a
I
one.
pressed it. I missed it.
I'm saying a silent prayer in the corner.
8.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. So so they
Yeah,
push
right.
you out.
Fine.
As I go to throw him, I'm like, are we sure this rope setup is right?
So you get flung out there, Johnny. As soon as you hit the ground, you just start slipping. You go until the rope gets taut, and then the momentum kind of starts pulling you towards the right. Unfortunately, your mathematics were not perfect, and as it does start pulling you towards this direction, you don't have enough speed to clear it, or it doesn't seem like you have enough speed. I would like you to give me
Deepest pit
Don't let
ever.
go.
an athletics check
Deep-
and an acrobatics check
Oh fuck.
as you reach this edge of this pit.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Okay, so despite
Fuck yeah.
your terrible angle, you do get enough, like on the edge of this pit, like that white part, like you're able to kind of like kick off
Here?
the inside of it, which is no longer the other side.
Oh,
So
here.
as you're like trying to jump,
Oh.
you kind of get your foot on something that you can get grip on and push, and you're able to hold on to the ropes and make it across, but you're only going to be able to get over and hold. Are you holding two ropes, or is one tied and
One
one?
is
Let's
tied.
do the one.
Okay, so the one that you're
One is
holding, you're gonna need to
Lasso that.
you're gonna have to yeah. So you're gonna have to make a decision. You can either drop the rope and save yourself, and you won't fall into the pit, or you can try and like throw it, but it's gonna be a much harder check. Or you can just drop it and you get a guaranteed you're gonna land on the other side of the pit.
And
Oh, wait,
still
if
be
he
flying.
lands.
Oh,
Yeah,
and the pit is full of tons of rusty weapons. It looks like now,
How
as you're
deep is the
flying.
pit?
Johnny, you can see as you're kind of like making this decision, probably 15 feet down.
Oh no.
Shit.
Oh.
Yeah,
But probably deeper, but the piles of rusty weapons is about 15
yeah,
feet.
that rope's gonna drop you right next to that.
Oh fuck.
So, John, do you want to try to try an acrobatic, try and fling that onto that light in the last second? Or do you just want to drop it and save yourself and let it kind of fall into the...
I'm gonna drop it and save myself.
Okay. So you're able just to like nudge, like let go of the rope and kind of nudge your body forward enough that your momentum gets you onto the next part of the floor and slides you right towards that red light, and you're able to grab a hold. But unfortunately, the other end of the rope is now dangling into that pit.
Well, I made it. I'm alive.
Woo!
And you have a rope tied around you.
But
That's
I do
fine,
have.
right?
I feel like that
We're
went
good.
as well as we could have expected.
That
Okay,
went
so
way
I do
better
have
than I
to-
thought was going to happen, to be honest. So he has still the rope tied to him.
Yeah.
He
But
just
the other
doesn't-
rope is just in the.
Well,
But
yeah,
that
but
other rope
also
was tied to
onto
something
the lamp.
too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All
You can
right.
pull it back.
Yeah, just pull it back. Tie
Oh,
it to the one that's tied around him. You can pull it over.
So do we have him tie the one? Like, do we think Sten should just tie the one that's tied to him to this lamp over here? So that
Yeah,
we
why
have,
don't I just tie that to the lamp and now we have
like a
two-
bridge, right?
Wait,
Well,
can we move
but-
Johnny to where he actually is? Because I don't know where he is.
Oh,
yeah,
Johnny, can you move it to your character?
I don't know where I went.
Right,
Oh.
right by this.
You
I
might
might
have
have
yourself.
I might have erased you. I'll put you over there in a second.
So I think he should. So we should. The rope that we pulled back, tie it to the one that he's tied to, so he can pull that over. He'll attach that to the lamp, and then he'll take the one that he's currently attached to, also attach that to the lamp, and attach it to himself, so that he's still anchored while we're trying to get across.
How are we getting him the loose end of one again?
Just
Yeah,
pull it
so-
back up, tie it to the one that he's currently attached to, and he can pull it over.
Well, he doesn't.
There's
have
a
his
rope
end
that
of it, right?
Yeah, yes. He has the one that was tied around his waist.
Yeah, he has that
Yes,
one.
the one that was tied around my waist is tied around this already, isn't it?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you can
so you want to
untie
tie
it.
the two together.
I could just untie it and tie it to here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
want to keep you anchored to something.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why he was saying just pull up the other one and just tie
Yeah.
it up to the thing.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere. I can just hold on, can't I?
I don't know.
I think you can.
I just don't. It's better safe than sorry, right?
No one's thinking- well, there's no OSHA over here. I think I'm okay. I'll just tie it to
Johnny,
the-
you can feel heat coming from the next pit, like faint heat, but
Oh, fuck.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
The
see, that's not good.
There's another pit?
Yeah,
Oh,
there is.
shit. Great.
Sure you don't want to anchor
this
yourself?
is hella long, right? Like, this is forever. We gotta make this jump, right?
well, no. So there's a you can't see. You should be able to see. Sorry, I'll give you some vision. There is another light that you can tie to.
Oh, like a fish or something? I can't ping shit. Oh, great.
Oh,
Just dangling
shit.
over the pit a
Over
little
the
bit.
pit.
Thanks, Dave. That's-
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think, guys, that we can. If I get another rope, I can just like climb across this pit on the rope to Sten, and then do another one to the next light, tie it off, and now we have like this long path that you guys can all follow on.
Yeah.
And then we'll have to figure out how to do the jump to the next one. But I think doing what Sten did, slightly cleaner maybe this time, might get us. Like, we'll whip him across the next pit to the.
It's gonna be a little bit harder though, because we won't have any leverage once we're all in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to push off something.
He's gonna
Yeah.
do something.
Well, I mean,
about
he said the lantern's only 5 feet off the ground. So, I mean, I'm like 9 feet tall. I could probably put my back against it, like push or something. I don't know.
Okay, so what you guys doing?
You want me to do that? You want me to take a rope over there? And
Yeah,
tie it?
I'll tie it off to here right now. I think I'm okay for a few minutes until you get across.
All right. So,
Unless Dave's out to kill us.
all right. I have a rope tied to me and to this light. I'm just gonna untie it from the light, and I want to shimmy across this rope to Johnny, to Sten. That's what I want to do.
Sure.
Okay, so I need you to give me a acrobatics.
Oh
check.
no.
Yeah, that's how this is gonna go.
We got this. We got this. We got this.
Do
got
we?
this. Boom.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
Boom.
You shimmy like an upside down cat across that rope.
Yeah, it's easy. Right? I don't have a drop of fear on my face. I'm just.
And it felt like it was pretty secure. So
Okay.
no
Hmm.
problems.
So I tie off the end. I tie off an end to this light, and then Sten, do you want to just walk that way and grab it and tie it off, or you want me to do it to get to this?
Yeah.
He's gonna have to like fall off the edge, right?
Yeah. How far is this light? Like, I'm gonna.
About 2 feet from the lip of the
Okay.
thing. So you could like reaching
arm's
out.
length?
You can, yeah, like probably a little past arm's length. But like if you reach out, you're gonna be able to grab it and probably stop yourself before your like legs go over.
Great.
But it's not as easy as this one was.
Well, I have where is it? Long-limbed, because I'm a
Oh.
giant.
Problem
Yeah.
solved.
Says
Problem
your
solved.
size,
I got
long
it.
arms add 5 feet to your reach.
Oh, that's pretty.
Cool.
That's pretty awesome. But
Yeah, it would
I
be
got-
easy for you.
I got something here. I have mage hand. So
Oh yeah.
I untie it from my waist. So now one end is tied to the rope or tied to the light. I'm just holding onto the light. I cast mage hand and I have the mage hand go over to the far light. I think it can reach. Let me make sure. And tie it.
You can
reach.
unfortunately 30 feet
Oh, it's
is
30?
I believe as far as
That's a bummer.
yeah, it vanishes if it's more than 30 feet away from you.
From
I mean, you could start walking and then cast it like when you're close.
How accurate are you?
It'll get there before you, right?
Well, you're already anchored to the lantern.
Oh, yeah,
huh?
that's true.
Well, I was
It's
gonna
not
bad.
unanchor. I was gonna unanchor to tie that rope to the other side.
See, this is why you guys need the extra rope.
I mean, you
Alright.
still have it. Like, what about the one that Johnny has half of, and the other half is dangling in the pit?
I think.
We have that back. I think he has that.
Well, he never pulled it up, but he could. Like, it's not that hard to do. He just didn't want to because he felt.
Well,
stupid.
isn't the one that Johnny had like he was holding one that was connected? I can't fucking draw anything ever. He was holding one that was connected here, and then he was anchored to the green one essentially. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when he dropped his end, you guys just have the other end.
Yeah,
He doesn't have it.
correct.
Yeah, it should be here. Like so.
Yeah, like that. Yeah,
I-
yeah.
If we tie like the rope 5 feet shorter, we should stop like right before the edge of the pit,
There you go.
and then hopefully
Well,
like
not
be able to
stop
reach
though.
it.
Like you're gonna bounce back.
So you gotta catch it before you bounce back.
Or
Yeah.
just get in range for mage hand,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
and then spend all that time doing that. I'll be.
Yeah, I don't hate that. Just tie the rope short, and then on your forward and back trip, when your mage hand can reach it, tie it off.
Well,
You know what I mean? And then you're gonna bounce back to that lantern, and then you catch it.
but I'm tied to it, right? Like when I'm standing.
Oh,
out here,
you're saying you literally just don't have enough ropes?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
then
You guys gotta come over here.
one of us.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, just somebody climb across.
Yeah. Come on.
Well,
All right, I climb across.
Done.
Okay, can I get a acrobatics? please?
Oh fuck.
this climb across is gonna kill someone.
Come on, Lewis. You can do this. Come on, Gacy. Acrobatics.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
Not bad. Not
That's
bad.
good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you get across, no problem.
Woo!
This is
Okay,
this is
so
terrifying.
Gacy is holding on. We're all holding on to a light. We tie off one end of Gacy's rope to the light. We tie the rope that's tied to me short. We want it like 40. We want this length ish. And then I hold the end of the rope that Gacy brought over. And I like barely like push myself off of this light.
You like farted just to push
Yeah,
yourself.
just like in this general direction.
So you were slowly gliding
Yes.
towards that light.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then when I get it, like start to get like here-ish, I summon Mage Hand, and I tell it to grab the end of the rope that Gacy brought over, and tell it to like start tying it to this
Okay.
thing.
So I would assume your mage hand has about the dexterity as your hand.
It
right?
does. It does.
You can probably get-
It's
So
a good
let's
thing.
just roll a dex to see as you're concentrating and sliding, and let's just
Oh,
make
no.
sure it's able to make a
I'm
good
barely
time.
sliding.
Yeah.
Just let's just really set the stage.
Sure.
It's like
Besides
a
I understand.
like the people movers at the airport way too fast.
Yeah, it
Gotcha.
takes 30 minutes to get there and back.
Yeah. Well, I would like you to roll that. Okay. Yeah. So it is able to adeptly tie the rope. So it is now tied.
Okay. So then,
In
so
your-
then I pull myself back to the stupid light, and now we
Okay.
have another. Somebody needs to draw a rope that goes from this light to the other light, like from this one.
Yeah.
That's not my
Okay.
color.
Okay, you guys have now gotten 2 ropes across. That's great. I didn't realize how hard I made this room. I spent way too much time on it. But yeah, you're doing good. Go ahead.
Thank God.
Can I just grab that rope that's tied and use it to swing away across the and grab the other light?
We need the extra rope. We're doing this
Yeah.
swinging thing, right?
We're gonna have so many.
Okay, wait.
Oh,
Well, you guys need one more rope.
Yeah, we need another rope, right? Well, I had
yes.
I had one on my waist, so I could.
Use that one.
We need to anchor it here, though. Right?
Yeah, we need to anchor something there.
I
Oh,
mean,
You just
Like-
aim for the door. Like,
is Mage Hand a cantrip? Like, can you do it
Yeah,
what you did?
yeah. And it stays summoned. It's not. It's
okay.
not gone. Yeah. Okay. So I untie the one from my waist. How should we do this? I guess I untie the one from my waist and from the light that's just like bunched up right next to us. I want to pull myself to like here-ish. Hold on. And then have Mage Hand. Oh, is this a Mage Hand?
Hey, give me a second.
And then I want to have the Mage Hand tie one end here, and then I'll bring it back to Gacy.
Okay, you now have control of the mage.
Yes, okay. So I want to climb out to like here-ish with this rope. Tell the Mage Hand to take the other rope that Gacy brought.
Mm-hmm.
Tie one end here, and then
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, give me another dex check just to make sure you're controlling it well.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Easy breezy.
And then I come back to the me and the Mage Hand come back over here to
Okay.
here, and then Gacy. This is all you, Rakdos.
So you got a rope now, Gacy, anchored to this one over here. You're able. So what are you gonna?
We
How-
also follow
how deep
strict
is-
protocol
Yeah.
on the like the deep sea fishermen in Alaska. What are those people called? So our feet are always on the ground, so we don't get hooked by any ropes or anything. I don't want to fucking die. Is what I'm saying.
I want to ask Trace if he saw how deep the pit was, because you're the closest one there.
I should have seen it.
what
You
is
could
it?
see.
I got to like here-ish.
Yeah. Okay. So you've got that far. Yeah, it looks about 20 feet. You can tell. So the ground looks solid, but it's glowing like hot metal, and there's like little bursts of flames here and there.
So
Oh,
that 50-foot rope is gonna let him die.
he could die.
So
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead and do what you're doing, Casey.
I don't like the sound of that.
Do we have any other? Fucking...
More like 15 feet, probably not 20 feet.
Well, it doesn't matter. He's dead
Oh,
if he falls. Is what we're saying.
I feel
I mean,
like
if
Trace doesn't really care if Gacy dies.
I mean, he likes fire and blood and shit. Like, okay, we could get another fucking rope out here, and if things start to look shitty for him, we could pull him back.
Yeah.
Does anyone have like a crossbow? We can like crossbow the
This is
rope
a
across.
much
We have
better
a
idea.
So what are you guys doing?
I start building a bridge.
So I'm gonna tell you. So you're noticing heat rising up from that next,
Oh fuck!
and you're starting to get the sense that maybe the rope that's tied over there isn't gonna last forever.
Ah,
Just like the
shit.
edge. So no rush, but you know.
but rush.
So I yell to like the paladin and the cleric. Do either of you have levitate or any kind of fucking useful shit?
Oh, you know,
Meanwhile, I'm gonna run over here and pour water. I'm gonna use the rope, go over here, pour water on this rope and that right there for my water.
wait, why doesn't someone just drink a little bit of that green shit and float over there, like just a little bit.
He can't hold.
I'm okay with all that.
He can't hold
Little-
anything when he's gaseous.
Yeah, but you just
It's
float.
fine. Then we just throw it at him.
He's over there. Not the worst idea we've ever had. We could mage hand it to him. Honestly,
There you go.
we have to wait an hour for him to go.
No,
ungassed.
No, you can
can-
drink a little bit.
A tiny,
Well,
tiny amount.
You can make it go away at will now that you kind of know how it works. You can't make it come back, but if you drink it and then you can kind of at will make it go away.
But can I drink a small amount so we have more left for later?
But it'll allow you to drink half of it to get the effect, and it will last half as long.
I don't know.
You guys
We might-
are
I
okay.
might
with
need
it.
to later.
I'm okay being
I'm
being a cloud again.
You just want to push him.
I feel like I could just make this jump if I
Just do it.
went in a run.
Put on your Nikes and just do it.
Yeah, I think I can just run as fast as I can and I jump with
On
you know.
ice.
Wait, who's
Push
more?
out the wall.
Who's more athletic?
It's gotta be me.
I think we all have. We all have 5 + 5 acrobatics. So
You have ice
well, then we're
feet
the
on?
same, yeah.
that's 3 of us that have done it.
Yeah, well then, anybody.
So who's doing it?
Paper, rock, scissors.
I'll do it. I do it.
Okay.
I do
Gacy.
it.
So Gacy launches himself across the rope.
So he
and
has
you're
an
gonna try
end.
and jump.
So he has an end tied here and an end tied to yourself? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna tie it to yourself, or are you gonna?
Are you
hold
gonna
it?
like jump onto the white and jump off of it for a little extra range?
Yeah, I'm gonna push myself, and when I get to the edge, then use that to give me enough force to push myself off. And the only rope that I'm tied to is the one that's anchored to.
Here.
Yeah, to that one right there.
And
Okay, so
you're,
that
are
one's
you gonna
tied
go
to you?
this way, or are you gonna do like the arc thing?
They should
I
probably-
think I'm gonna go a kind of half circle angle,
Yeah,
you know,
okay. Like,
Wait.
like
to give myself the momentum to do it.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so
yeah,
you
kinda-
push yourself
Worked
off.
so well the first time.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna show your guys' science yet, but not great. Anyway, so go ahead and give me an athletics and an acrobatics check.
Oh, you better kill it. Yeah.
Okay.
The acrobatics is incredible.
So the athletics is going to take you similarly. You didn't get a great kind of like lift off across the pit. Your acrobatics is going to allow you to kind of steady yourself, but
Oh fuck.
yeah. So it's kind of weird. So you come to a dead stop with like you're like right here. Your legs are kind of dangling off, so you're not gonna like fall back, but you can't get a grip on anything anymore.
Yeah,
So
shit.
yeah, like unfortunately, you can't like drag yourself forward or push yourself back,
Got it.
and
Got it.
you're kind of
How
stuck.
wide is this
right.
pit? 30 feet.
All right.
So let's put you. I'll move you where you are.
But I have
Right.
a hold of the rope at least.
The rope is tied to you, yes.
Yeah.
But you don't want anyone to pull it on it.
Well, yeah.
It's really bad.
Okay.
You just
Next.
just start blowing in like a direction, just like
Blow in the opposite direction.
yeah, you know, like, make a sail or something.
I mean- This thing is like outer space, right? So you should move.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try that.
And
I
he's a
mean,
bard.
I might argue that the rope's weight is slowly pulling you back if you really want to get
Nope,
out of
we don't want to
space
do, we don't
because of the
want to do
gravity.
that. No, forget that.
I will say though, the rope that's now like loose on you is much closer to the fire because it's kind
Oh,
of
crap.
slack. So you are noticing it's starting to smoke just a little. So someone needs to do something right now.
Do you have anything, any sort of like a, I don't know, like a weapon that you could throw at something, anchor yourself and closer? Any spells that shoot fireballs?
I want to try to drive like a piton into the wall.
I
here.
have a cloud of daggers.
Put on yourself and grab.
What are the sides of the pit made out of?
So the very edge is still that white stuff, but it looks like it's
Right.
a stone, and it's just stone pretty much.
Can I
That's
just
all the
assume
walls
that
are
there's like a
stone?
chandelier?
There's no chandeliers, but there's those things.
Can I attempt to like drive one of these rock climbing things into the wall here and see if I'm able to do that?
Sure. Okay. Yeah, you should be able to get like wedge it between one of the two.
Okay.
You are starting to notice a slightly more smoke coming up from that rope tied to Gacy, though.
Fuck.
It may not
So
be
mad.
useful.
Can
much
someone
longer.
pull the rope up on this side?
I have nothing
Just
I can
don't
do.
pull it too much to pull him back, but just enough so it's not hanging in the pit.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, it doesn't matter because the one that was tied to the light post anyways is burning, and that's only 5 feet. So
Ah, shit.
I mean, someone else go and then toss him a rope.
That's a good idea.
You want me to go? You want me to
Sounds
fucking?
like- what else are we gonna
He
fucking
took
do?
the rope with him. You guys have to bring the rope back.
I really hope you guys die stuck in like ice and not able to move. That would make
Okay, I want to slide, carry on the rope all the way over here, and I want to start like as they do all the things that they do. I want to try to like drive these pitons in to the side of the wall, like
Sure, you're able to.
okay.
while he's doing,
Oh, you're about to go like one at a
I
time?
want to see if I can go like one at a
Oh,
time.
shit.
Sure. You can probably get to the first one without falling in. Are you gonna try and do another one?
I mean, I feel like we don't have a lot of choice.
So
Somebody has to
I
get
need
over
I need an
that.
acrobat. Okay, give me an acrobatics check and a strength check for the next one.
And strength. Okay.
Because
Sorry.
you're now hanging on to stuff and trying
Well,
to.
that's not good.
Yeah.
Should probably drop a
Climb.
piton before I even try to stand on it.
You should probably go a little high.
Yeah.
Climb up.
I have no idea what to do here.
here, I'm gonna come over here, and then I'm gonna take one of my torches and throw it at him to try to push him.
That's awesome.
Cameron, I don't know. Maybe use your mage hand. I'm gonna help you guys
I
out.
just
if
can't
you have
reach
problems.
this far.
Maybe
That's
use the
problem.
mage hand just to lift the rope out of the fire, though, just to keep it above there. For
We
now.
figured we'd pull him. Like,
Well, I know what you're saying, but you know, the timer that's running on that rope might be smart to.
I can
Yeah,
attempt.
because you don't have to pull it all the way, just high enough.
All right. Well, I can attempt.
Meanwhile,
to do
can
that.
you other two people like come over here?
I have a lot that I can do.
I have a quick
Way over
question.
there yelling at us.
Try.
Yeah, go
Area
ahead.
below, is this area below the wall like walkable?
Yeah. You mean if you like fell into it and then
No,
try to
like-
go across?
Like this? Like
Oh, this little blacked out area?
This black.
Yeah.
right
No,
This area?
no, I'm
No,
sorry.
no, no.
It is not. Oh,
Oh,
you
it's-
solved the problem. Just go around. No, I just didn't
That'd be
draw the
so
wall.
good. Oh my god.
Okay, so someone draw a line. Can I change colors on this this color thing? Maybe.
Yeah,
Hey,
it should
can
be.
we
like-
just not feel the heat and walk across it, like people walking across coals?
No,
Or maybe it's like
Actually,
It's all in your
a
mind.
light.
Yeah.
I mean, I do feel like you guys are suffering from analysis paralysis at the moment.
Well, yeah, because it looks like
Well,
fucking
Scott
lava,
Garrett.
Dave.
You know that you're superhuman, right? You're like level 4 hero.
We
You
are
might be
not
fine.
superhuman. We are not. Every person that's tried to jump across this has failed. Just to be clear.
barely made it.
So do I hit him with
I made it. I made it across.
Well,
Did I hit him with my torch or
I
what?
deleted my meme.
What did you do, Johnny?
I
Explain
threw my
this.
torch at him.
From where you are to
No, I said I
Cameron.
came over here. Sorry, I forgot to move. I wanted
Okay.
to-
Yeah, give me a dex. Check.
Smoke him right in the head.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Nice.
you nailed him. So from the angle you're going, you are now moving.
The torch lights as it's flying across the pit.
You are now slowly moving this direction. Do you see my arrow?
That seems like a good
Uh-huh.
direction to be going.
Okay, so
Once
you're
we're
moving that direction.
Once
Now
we're
what I-
done,
I would like you to take also roll a 1d4, Johnny, please.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
jeez.
take 4 damage, Gacy.
And I
Into a
start
fight
moaning
and
in
we're not gonna do
pleasure.
anything.
Are you tied?
So the thing is, like, so the rope's gonna go tight, but since you're moving directly away from it, when you hit the edge, it's gonna slowly start taking you
Can I
back.
untie myself
You should probably
before?
untie.
You may. Yes, you may.
Alright, I untie myself before it
Okay.
gets.
He should be headed right to that light, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you can probably. Actually, you're probably gonna hit the door. To be perfectly honest.
Oh,
with you.
even better.
Is there a
So
knob?
you.
So I hit
there-
the door
there's
and
a-
just keep walking.
Okay, so you hit the door. There's a doorknob on it, so you
Go
can
hit
you can
the-
probably open it.
Go hit
Um,
the
the
And
rope
there's a
that was-
switch that deactivates the room.
Yeah. So the rope that was tied to you though, that you untied, is slowly dragging back.
Well,
'cause no
Cameron had a
friction.
mage hand on it.
Yeah.
So I don't
Oh,
know.
you got
Pull it
okay. So the
back.
rope's fine.
It just got deleted when
Uh,
I tried to delete a line.
So all you see are stairs down, Casey. When you
Great. So we all have.
No
Just a little-
switches.
no.
So now we
switches.
just have a rope lying halfway in the middle of the fucking floor. That's great.
That's great.
So who's next?
What the fuck do we have? What do I have?
I feel like I have nothing useful for
Bring the
this.
rope back. Cameron, bring the rope
Alright,
back to her.
Okay. I use the mage hand to bring the yellow rope back to me.
And I'm gonna try. I'll try it again.
Oh, you're
I
gonna
push
oh,
off.
so
I'm gonna push off the door
you're doing
back to this light.
No, no, no.
what?
What?
Oh,
Whoa.
Okay,
I like
give me a acrobatics check, please.
This is.
This is getting bad.
No,
I'm
is
gonna
it?
die.
Isn't bad.
Awesome.
It was a good move.
Oh
Wow.
wow. Would you like to do anything fancy and special as you glide back there like an ice?
Triple axle.
Yeah, I do a triple axle.
It's very impressive. Okay.
What's the move from? Oh, fuck,
Oh,
what's
I know what
Blades
you're
of
telling
Glory?
me. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the Blades of Glory move?
I don't remember.
So, let's
So
make this exciting.
No.
The pits are gonna start expanding if you guys don't do something in the next, let's say, 10 minutes.
I got an idea.
Iron Lotus.
Do it, Johnny.
He's right here, right? He's over
Wait, why
here.
don't we just throw him the rope?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right there now.
Yeah.
I can't mage
So-
hand that far.
Just fucking throw it. It'll slide.
Yeah.
It's 50 feet.
What? You can't throw. You
A
use like
rope? 50 feet?
That doesn't
Well, once
Can
it
you
hits here,
tie something heavy to it? And
It-
then
that-
that-
it-
I've
it's
seen a
50
human
feet.
quarterback throw more than 50
Hey.
feet.
here, I'm gonna tie my torch to it, and I'm gonna fucking throw it to
Yeah,
him. I
throw
already
that
did
there
it.
you go.
Give me
You're gonna do it from
athletics,
You're
please.
gonna do it from here.
No, yeah, I'm gonna do it from right here.
Close as
Give,
possible.
give me an athletics check, please.
Come on. Damn.
Mm. Give me an acrobatics check, Lou.
We lost it.
Lulu. Oh
No, I'm here. It cut out for a second.
Oh,
but-
do it. Yeah.
Oh.
there you go.
Okay, so the Thoga's a little short, but you're able to like kind of reach out and hold on, like kind of with your foot to the thing and grab it. So okay, you have the rope now.
Okay.
Somebody draw a fucking line.
Oh, so it's connected? We're good?
Yeah,
well,
Well, Johnny should be. Johnny hung on to one end, right? So it.
Yeah.
So we should.
Well, the-
So
Yeah.
tie it off. Yeah,
It was
it's
on the
50
thing.
feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Let's do it.
I
So we
want to
should-
climb across this rope.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna.
Just
you
give,
deleted
give me
it.
an acrobatics check every time one of you goes across the rope, please.
I
I think I
crit.
deleted it myself.
Easy peasy.
So
Hey guys.
I just
Hey,
really
Right over there.
You make it?
Oh,
Oh boy.
that's all this kind of there, like rolled down.
Okay. Hold on for that, Johnny. Go ahead. Whoever's gonna go next.
Well, I'm gonna go across the first rope, I guess.
Yeah, we got.
Wait, I have a question. I have a
You don't
How
want to
deep is
sleep?
the first bit? Oh,
Oh my god.
Wait.
How
I'm gonna use my
How-
inspiration that I got last time to not die.
Oh.
get tall?
Okay.
So I roll again? Right?
Yeah, just do it. Roll again. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Okay.
I feel like
We're
you
gonna
should have
do
just
it.
gone advantage on the first one. Like,
That's shocking.
Sure. If you burned your inspiration. You know, I just want to point out when I did this in D&D, my mage killed himself. I rolled one. Yeah, he blew himself up with 2 ones in a row.
so sad.
Anyway, okay. So somehow, I guess by the grace of the Orzhov, some kind of magic keeps you from falling off the first one.
How deep is the first hole?
It's 15 feet to the blade or to the rusted weapons, and then another 5 feet probably under that. So it's a pile of 5 feet. But yeah, 15, give or take. Yeah.
Can
You
we
probably-
just lightly drop ourselves into it and not take damage by gently walking over the rusted swords?
You can.
We're
try.
very big.
Rusted
You may
swords have
try.
been known to be quite soft.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
gonna
figured-
stop you.
I figure we hang off the ledge and then we're like not even a foot from the bottom.
Sure.
Just saying.
You're saying that we
ahead.
hold the rope above us and just walk.
Yeah, we just drop gently onto the bomb and then walk across it and then climb out of it.
How are you gonna climb out?
Climb out. Let's
We're
go
very
across
tall.
the rope like everyone else.
Are you 15 feet tall?
I mean, we're like 9
With
feet
your-
tall and have
with your-
gigantic arms.
Yeah, if they're 9 feet with
Okay.
gigantic.
This is
reach,
why I didn't
So-
want to go across the rope, Trevor.
Oh my god!
Why would you go
So-
across the rope?
So okay, here's what's gonna happen.
Drop in.
Okay, so Wesley, he went across and he's kind of bouncing around, and it looks like he's gonna fall, and he's bouncing around. And he just barely, by the grace of God, makes it across. But because of all the turbulence and
Maybe
Jangling
they
the
should've done
rope.
Strength.
the rope kind of breaks when you're halfway across, and you go falling into it. It comes unloose from the side you started on. So I need you to. I won't do the roll figure. Don't worry.
Who has this
Gracefully
rope?
Just drop down.
Who has this rope?
Okay, so
Who
you're gonna
knows,
take
man?
6 damage,
That's not bad.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, you're fucking tetanus now.
Nailed it.
You resist tetanus.
Yes.
like no joke. That's what it was.
deal.
But you are bleeding, so you're gonna need every turn. You're gonna lose a little health until you get someone to heal you.
Well,
Can
you're
we
a
heal
fucking
ourselves?
healer.
If
Yeah,
you can
we
heal, you may.
We very much can.
Okay. Oh, we lost Devin.
Do you have this rope with you? I'm assuming.
Yeah, we took the. Well, we were holding it.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
We definitely did the smart thing and took whatever ropes we should have taken.
Great.
Devin.
Hello.
We lost
Hello,
that.
hello.
I don't know. I think he's gone forever.
Okay. Well,
Feeling-
you
fell
guys
in the
keep
water.
doing your stuff.
How are you
How
gonna
do we
get
get
out of this pit?
How do we get out of this fucking pit?
How you
We
gonna
can
get out?
climb out of it.
We cannot climb out of the pit.
You can do an or an athletics to. Actually, no. You can reach the rope, so you can climb out using the rope.
Oh yeah, we can just pull
Because you
ourselves.
have
up.
like a ridiculous reach, right? You have like a.
Well, no, they
Yeah.
have the ropes dangling down.
Yeah, yeah,
from
yeah,
where
we
the-
can
Still
pull
feel
ourselves
like
up
we have
using the rope.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't climb
Whatever.
out of the pit without the rope.
Okay, so that
Okay.
they want to climb out.
I'm not touching. I'm not rolling shit anymore.
Okay. Is that
Yeah.
strength?
Athletics,
Athletics.
climbing.
That's
11, Dave.
You should be fine. Yeah,
that's
you're
what I
okay.
like to hear.
Yeah, you can get out of there.
And I think
Yeah.
we're also gonna heal ourselves so we stop bleeding.
Okay.
Can we
so-
stop bleeding just by healing? Sorry.
He said.
Yeah, a heal will stop bleeding.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna cure wounds.
Wait, we should just use lay on hands.
No!
Right.
Why?
What?
Isn't that like some crazy, good, awesome thing?
We have 20 health to
Oh.
give away whenever we want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you should probably use lay on hands.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And we're gonna
okay,
heal.
you guys
all
are
of
up.
them,
Okay, who is not? So where is everyone right
So
now?
those two are here,
We're here.
and
Okay.
I've been deleted.
two of us are here, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then Lewis is. where?
No, I'm.
No.
Yeah,
I'm-
he's back.
I'm
All three
against
of
the
you are
light.
over there.
Where's
I
Johnny?
was-
Johnny's in here too.
No,
I
one of
was
them's in the door, right?
I
No,
deleted
he
No,
one.
I
moved
pushed back from the door back so I could catch the rope.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
So I want everyone who's at the far one to tell me what they're doing.
I did my
Like they're
character.
closest to the door.
Do we have
You
any?
lost your
We have
character?
no
Closest to the
ropes
door.
here, right?
I'm gonna push
I'm gonna
off the
fix the
light and
character.
push right back to the door handle.
You're going from here to the door.
Yeah, that's how I got there in the first place. So I'm gonna push off the light and go back to the door the way I came.
Okay. I'm gonna
Damn
wait
it.
here for the last rope to show up so that I can
Okay.
drag it.
Okay. We have.
And then,
Did Devin say anything?
yeah,
or something?
hi Devin.
Oh, sweet.
Cool. Okay.
Going
I just closed my thing. I lost.
And then, Stan, what are you gonna do?
Okay.
Wait.
So, yeah.
Well, Johnny
These
can
two
now
guys-
throw me a rope and then that way it's safe to make. If I made it, then
I don't
it's
know
safe
if
to
we have
get to
rope.
the.
I'm
I know. I
confused
don't think
if
we have rope on our side. I think we're.
I think any of you over there are able to angle yourselves and just kind of push off to
I
get
just
there without a
one
problem.
person needs to
Good.
hang
Okay.
out so that when the last rope shows up, we can make it from here to the door.
Okay. So the guys far then, are you just gonna move to the next one and then try and shimmy across?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck.
Go
That's-
ahead. So who's going first?
Not us.
First.
Okay. Roll your acrobatics.
Oh, please, Jesus. Yes!
He sprouts
With, like-
wings.
As fuck.
With like cat-like grace, you just poosh, like almost like as if you hovered over. You are now over with the rest of the group. Finally,
So-
Giants
Has
are
anyone
awesome.
ever- Has anyone ever played The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker?
I don't want to hear whatever.
Do you remember when you throw water into lava and it
Yes.
works great and just
Uh-huh.
gives you a platform?
sure. I do remember that. Yes.
Does that work in this?
I don't. Who knows? That's a great question. You should find
I feel
out.
like the answer is no.
Just
Okay.
spit
Roll
in
the
there and see what
acrobatics.
happens.
Are we just
So
gonna
roll
die?
your
Is
acrobatics.
this how we die?
There.
I
How
don't
many
know.
ropes
Let's
do we
find out.
have from here to
Ro-
there?
I'm looking for.
Well,
there it is.
one? I don't think you've tied multiples.
Okay, there's just one. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead. Okay, so you have lost your
What's
grip.
going on?
And unfortunately, the rope has now burned through right about there.
Oh, shit.
So you fall and you land with a clunk. So this is going to end
You
the
die.
round, and you have now started in a place that is going to burn you. This is a variant rule. Burn is not a normal status, but your skin on your feet have become bright red, and you are going to take a little bit of damage, and now you have a first-degree burn.
Jesus Christ.
Who do we have? Like who goes?
So you
next?
take 2 damage, and your feet have a first-degree burn. Okay, so that's a round for you. Everyone else doesn't really matter.
We're gonna be a giant.
I just
So-
want them to. I want to be able to yell something to them.
Okay, so the rope is now once again dangling. Like the end is starting to scorch, but it's loose, falling into the pit. So you can go. It's solid on the ground, but it's just really hot. You can go over and reach and pull yourself up. So go make an athletics to get out of
Who
it.
even rolls it now? Like
Yeah, I'm gonna. You said athletics.
athletics.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank
Okay.
God.
So you're able to pull
I'm
yourself
yelling
out.
at my other head the entire time I'm climbing up this rope. I'm just like, we should have thrown the water into the lava. Obviously, it would
We're
have worked.
done. I'm very happy with all this.
Okay, you guys are all able to get over to this last one and push yourself off.
You guys all look
Two
back
damage.
So
as
they
we
have
just dive into pit after pit.
they have an extra rope.
Wait, how much damage did we take from the first pit?
We took-
Yeah, you took 2d6, so I rolled it earlier.
Yeah, we took.
It
6
was
on the
6
first one.
damage, and then you
Oh.
took 2 from that last one.
But
I
we
wanna-
healed the 6.
Take the rope from them.
Oh, yeah.
I want to tie it to the end here, and then I want to push myself towards the door.
Okay, you did that.
Okay. So
We're sliding on our butt because our feet hurt.
Okay.
The nice icy floor feels really.
Okay, you guys have made it out of the first room.
Fucking Christ.
Does a lay on hands heal this first degree burn thing?
It may, yeah. You can heal first degree with that. That's fine.
Great.
Show me the next room.
Okay, so
We
I just
killed
wanna-
I think that was record time.
Are you guys sure you want to start this next
Yes.
room?
Yes.
Apparently,
No, not-
my traps are fucking complicated as shit. So
What was the
okay.
solution to
I mean,
this?
we're out of
Yeah.
rope
What
now.
was the plan here?
Yeah, like what
Just-
was the?
Well, no, I mean, no, There was no easy way across it, but I didn't think you guys would have been so scared of my death. And you thought it wasn't as deadly as you thought it was.
Clearly,
It
we
looks
tested
like
out all the
lava.
crap. It didn't hurt us that bad.
Yeah, we're full health still. Like,
It's probably my fault. It was not as deadly. I did not make it.
Giant has tetanus now.
Okie dokie.
Actually, we resisted.
No, he resisted tetanus. He's okay.
Thank God.
So you come downstairs and you see another.
Oh, there's more
doorway.
stairs. Okay.
Yeah, there's
I
stairs.
want. Is this? Fuck it. I want to open this door.
Gotta get a
Yes,
check
you do.
for traps or anything.
No, we just know.
Okay.
How we just came from that door.
No, this is a. Do you guys see the next room?
I
Right, you're
think
in a dark.
We just
hallway?
see. We just see the stairs
There's a
and the
staircase.
doorway.
It looks very similar. It's not the same.
Got it.
Okay, you open the door. You see a room with just kind of cobblestone
Oh,
floors.
fuck.
You notice to the left there is blood kind of against the wall,
mhm.
and also kind of like crushed what you think is maybe sand,
Look at Wesley. And say,
Red.
like, he must be hungry.
red sand, red bloody sand.
Red sand. Okay.
Okay.
I want to just stick my hand in the sand and pull out like a scoop of the sand and see if anything weird happens.
So the sand is right here. Oh, wait, sorry.
It's like this sand, right? Like, oh, it's just this. Oh, I see.
That is the other sand. The rest,
Got
the
it.
other red is blood.
Okay.
Or it looks like dried blood. It's kind of also pressed against the wall and on the ground. Like it looks like it's been there for a long time. And
Can I peek my
Oh.
head through the door and look to the
Oh.
right?
you may, and I need you to roll me a 1d.
Can you pick a number that's in this
Get
list?
1d8, please.
Oh no.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. How quickly of a peek are you making? And what are you trying to see?
Well, I'm
And which
really
way are you
dexterous,
looking?
so if something comes at me, I want to try to dodge it.
Sure. Which way are you looking?
I want to look to the right.
Okie dokie. And how good of a look are you trying to get?
I mean, if I see something flying at me, I'm gonna move.
Assume you don't. Do you want to get like a good look at what's over there, or do you just want to just like? Are you doing one of those like little quick like? Is there someone waiting for me? Or
I
are you doing,
wouldn't.
like
I wasn't thinking like a super quick peek. I was like leaning in, just kind of.
The lay of the land.
Okay. So let's start.
What fucking motion sensor garbage?
What do you guys? What do you guys see right there? Just out of
We
curiosity.
see a couple drops of blood and maybe more of that sand stuff.
Oh yes, that's not where that should be. Give me a second.
Huh?
Is Johnny asleep? What happened?
No.
What? No, I was laughing.
Okay, I gotta figure out how to move it. The drops of blood are actually right in front of your face, like
Oh.
this. Let's say the space like right in front of you.
Okay.
But like nothing else really. Why can't I click on these? I don't know which layer I put those in.
Great.
I'll figure that out. Yeah. So it's right there. All you see are like a couple speckles in the air, and they're moving at your head.
Okay. I would like to back up.
Give me an acrobatics check since you weren't already planning on like bouncing
I
and bouncing it.
definitely was not planning on. Where is my fucking character sheet? Acrobatics.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Nice.
So like you kind of see them and like freaks you out for a second because there's these like drops of blood.
And they're coming like they're coming.
They're like coming right at your face. They're coming like
from the right.
from the right,
Okay.
coming in like this direction.
Got it. Okay. Okay.
So you bow your head and you feel this gust of wind as you pull your head.
Oh Jesus Christ! All right.
And yeah, so what do you do? Let me. figure
I
out-
say to whoever I guess it's Goalie or Goyle or whatever. I say Goyle, hang your shield out this doorway and see what happens when one of those things hits your shield.
Okay.
Sure.
How long are you gonna hold your shield out there?
2 seconds.
Exactly the right amount of time.
You hold your shield out there, nothing happens.
No, like nothing like bounces off of it. Nothing.
Like nothing.
What the-
But so all of a sudden though, over here you see these like drops of blood kind of appear again and start moving towards you.
Huh.
All right. So
Is the blood over to the left? Is that dried blood or like?
The left, yes, it is dry blood. I'm also going to give you vision of this, so you can tell because you're kind of looking out. There's powdered like white powder on the ground, and then also pools of blood.
So I say to the team, I think there's something
I kind
in
of
the
agree with
ground.
Den.
But I also am. I was thinking we could outrun it. I was definitely thinking that.
Question: are you still holding your shield out there?
I am.
Yeah.
Because the blood is now. God, I gotta figure out how to move this. The blood is now about to like hit where your shield. Like this blood is about to hit where your shield's gonna be.
It's coming.
Cool.
It's
Can
like
I
in the
shield
ground.
dash
The blood
it?
is like on the ground.
Yeah,
No,
just,
it's. Oh wait, what do you have? Say it again.
What's
It's
the-
floating. It's floating like almost as if it's like floating at head height almost, and like moving toward.
Interesting.
Yeah, can I try to like shield bash the blood?
Who is
Okay, who's making a martini?
Wait, oh,
Who is that?
Lewis. It's gotta be Lewis.
Lewis. Okay. So wait, what are you trying to do?
I want to
Shield
like
hit it. He wants to
shield
hit
bash
it
it.
when it gets to him.
So you're gonna try and like catch the blood, kind of.
Yeah, just like
Yeah, just give it a
spray it
slap.
away, kind of thing. Yeah, like slap it, kind of.
Ew.
So as you keep your shield out there, it slams against your and like knocks your arm back, and you take about 2 damage. Like something really hard just slammed against your arm, but like you didn't see anything, but you feel like wind go past.
do I sense like a dead stuff in here, like undead or
You do not sense undead. No.
sense?
Can I Arcana check to see if there's like invisible things?
Sorry. Say it again. I lost you, Cameron.
Can I check to see if there's like invisible things? Like, would that be a detect magic or an Arcana?
You can try and detect if there's something magical in this room, or you can try and use perception to see if there's something that's like hard to see.
Oh yeah. Do I see footsteps, like in the sand? Can I look to see?
Footsteps in the stand. No, actually, no. It looks just like flattened. It looks flattened, very smooth on the top with like red kind of splotches in it, and it's like this white powdery sand.
But
And
I'm
you
not
also-
seeing like a path, like something's like walking or crawling.
No, unfortunately, no. But you do see moving in. So as you keep your head out, and I'm assuming you're ducking back in, but
Okay.
you're seeing blood move like this. Do you see my arrow?
Yeah.
And then you're seeing blood move like this, and then it disappears once it gets to the wall, and then reappears like a
Yeah,
couple
right.
seconds later.
Okay, so maybe we got a pattern going on. So
Is it moving?
It's not. It's moving maybe what would you call walking speed. So a pretty like 2 to 3 miles an hour, maybe like.
all right, let's do this thing.
Is there any blood in the middle spot where the Rakdos is?
Yep, that's what I'm talking about. That's my man right
There's
there.
no, but Rakdos. Before you did that, I need to know: are you trying to time where this blood is, or did you just run out because you were bored?
No, I'm timing the blood and trying to stand in between the two.
Give me an insight check, please.
Fucking 20.
Or perception, whatever one you want to use.
And Leroy
There's like
Jenkins inspired me.
Like a crushing ball.
So you said insight or
Insight or perception.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you're able to time when that blood. So you kind of want to like wait for it to appear, right, far away from you, and then you ran out.
Yep.
Is that correct? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. You were standing there. Standing there for a couple seconds, or probably 5 seconds. You feel like a whoosh of air go by, but nothing's happening to you.
Okay. Do I see the blood as it goes?
Yeah, it goes like right
Okay.
past your face,
Okay.
but like to the sides of you.
So as soon as
You can also see that there's pools of blood and other more powdered stuff on the other side, like towards the end of the hall.
So as soon as the wind goes past, I run out to this area as well.
Okay. Yep. So you guys are able to stand there. You can't. I'm not gonna let you all stand in the same square, but you
Okay,
guys
so,
can.
like,
Whoa.
I'll move.
Is that that's where you ran?
I'm gonna move
Okay.
like so like basically I want to be lined up with this edge.
Okay.
Can't really.
So standing there, not only are you feeling like wishes kind of going past you now, but you're feeling like powerful blows like hitting you in the face of
Powerful
something like
blows.
yeah, like of wind, like something like gusts of wind all of a sudden are just like whoosh.
From
Like,
is it coming from like here?
It's
and
mostly
here?
from like right in well, so there's wind going past you from the sides, but wind also kind of hitting you in the
Oh,
face
okay.
in front of you.
Okay, so I'm guessing that something is coming down this way or going this way, some direction like this. It's not like hitting me directly.
Oh, what the?
It feels like it's hitting you directly.
Oh, okay, interesting. But it doesn't hurt, so I'm just gonna stay right
It's just
there.
wind.
Can I
Okay?
see more of this room?
Oh yeah, let me do that. So here, I'll just give you the full version. You can probably see the end. So you see blood stains in the air right in this spot and this spot moving away from you towards the far wall. And there also seems to be like a blood streak on the ground, kind of like dried blood, like right about here.
Okay.
Going
Can
right
I
there.
tell if it's like can I have like blood spatter analysis and see if it was like blowing this way or this way?
What skill do you think you have that gives you blood splatter analysis
Well, I mean,
power?
I feel like I got all sorts of skills. Let's just
He was on the OJ trial.
let's take a gander. I have perception.
You think he's innocent?
Investigation seems maybe like
Give me an investigation check.
All right, I'm okay with that.
To the best of your knowledge, it's moving away from you, and I mean, you see these blood droplets also moving away from you and then
Yeah,
reappearing.
yeah. Okay.
So it kind of gives you kind of a hint, like, man, maybe that's moving away too.
All right. So I tell everybody it seems all right here-ish. I feel like you just wait for the blood to pass and then you can move in. That seems good. It would be really great if we sent the Rakdos right over here into this pool of blood area, like generally here-ish. That seems good.
Yeah, I just keep walking.
Okay.
I walked.
I'm gonna need you guys to start taking turns,
Okay.
and we're gonna need to start. Just tell me who wants to go first and give me the order, and then you're all gonna make one move, and then
I'm happy to go first. That's fine.
Yeah. Dude.
Okay. So make your move.
Can I see the splatters that are going? I guess that'd be north-south.
From your angle, maybe you can get like a little peek of blood. You can't really. Nah, I mean maybe you can see it like appearing right here, but you can't really get much else from it. Like it just
So
disappears.
there's.
I guess if he moves up to me, maybe I could say like
Yes.
stop and look or something.
Yes, if he moves up to you, he could see.
So there's no blood splatters going north-south in this area
We
in that
haven't
square.
seen any yet.
Okay.
From which area are you
Like,
talking about?
Where I draw the
anything in here.
pink square.
You see nothing moving in that square.
Okay.
There's a bunch of shit on the ground.
Yeah, so I'll move as
And-
far ahead of Cameron as I am allowed to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Just-
6. We're gonna keep you guys at your normal movement speed, so you can only move 6 squares. Yeah.
Okay, so from there, 1, 2,
So it'd be like
5. So that puts me right on top of him then, right?
Yeah, that's fine. I guess
I can move
two of
back
you.
one, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, or I can be behind him, whatever. I mean,
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, who wants to
okay.
go?
I'm gonna go in and those.
Okay.
And then obviously wait for the gusts.
Who's next?
We'll go. Just go in one space in front. Wait for the gusts. Do all the right things.
Okay.
Someone should stay outside just in case.
Our fearless leader. Boss, you should love this room. It's full of your favorite drink.
Blood.
Okay. So, Johnny, are you last? Where are you going?
Yeah. Well, they're all kind of lined up there. I'll wait until they all kind of move down a bit, and then I'll go.
Okay. So everyone is gone. Yes. Okay. So the blood spatters. Can you see that? Am I on the right? No, I'm on the wrong one. So the blood's like now there and there, and you guys can start your
you're talking
round.
about these bloods?
Yeah, that blood is now
Those are
moved,
moved.
and then
Okay.
yeah, and these are there and there.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead. Whoever went first last time, is that Lewis?
Yeah.
But I know that blood's, that I'm in the right path to not be hit by
We're
it.
not
right?
seeing it like fly past us, right?
Yeah, so it's moving backwards past you now. So you've seen that pattern. It's like it moves straight back and then it kind of reappears, kind of right next to where you're standing, but not on top of you.
But I haven't seen a whoosh going north-south.
You have not felt as you approach, you kind of felt wind going past you east-west or east to west. You have not felt. I mean, you felt like a slight breeze kind of come down in front of you, but you haven't really not like a big like anything.
Okay.
So where do you want to move?
Here.
Since I know that there's blood flying through the air, can I do some kind of check to see?
Yeah, you would have to already stand there around and like watch it, so you can kind of get a feel of what's happening.
Okay.
So is that what you want to
So
do?
I'm just gonna stand there and wait for the next,
Okay.
round.
Okay. So live it.
Alright. So the blood is. Where's this ruler? So this blood here is going this way and respawning
Correct.
right here.
No, it's respawning actually right next to where Lewis is.
Where it always is. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So fuck it. I want to go. I'll just do this in slow steps. 1, 2, 3.
Stop.
Okay.
Go back.
Do you want here?
So as you move into that square, you run into something that feels like you just ran into a counter that's about, I don't know, chest high, and it kind of knocked you back, and now you have fallen prone.
Prone here or prone here?
You're probably right onto where Lewis's
Okay.
thing is.
Okay.
And, like, it stopped your movement and it just knocked you down.
So the counter is like here-ish.
The counter.
Or the thing that I ran into.
It's ping again. I didn't see it.
I tried to draw a line.
Oh, sorry. It's like right. Let me draw. It's right as you move into the next square.
Oh, so like
immediately.
here, like right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So next, whoever just is going next, you saw like Livid try and take a step forward, and he just fell down, like something has hit him in the head.
Interesting.
Next. Anyway.
I'm gonna yell, "What happened?"
I honestly don't know. There seems to be something in the way here. I don't know. I don't know, but I'll check it out next time.
I'll run into some more stuff next turn.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm gonna
Let
try
your
to
buddy
move
fall.
closer.
Okay. You were able to do that. You see Trace on the ground.
Can I tell what that sand stuff is from here?
Give me
This stuff?
give me a perception check. I think that should. Yeah, you've seen it before. You've used it in some of your spells. It looks like powdered bone.
Great. That sounds wonderful.
Okay, who's next?
Okay.
We'll step up.
Wait.
Right.
Did we? I want to throw some shit. So,
Okay.
I want to like step up here, and then I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Can we like grab the sand? Or
Are you gonna try and reach for the sand that's over there?
well, I just don't want to
You may.
stand on them.
Are you
Well, like, do
sure?
we have things in our bag that we can throw? Like, I essentially want to like throw dust ahead and like have it, land on shit.
Oh, I see.
slash bump into
I don't
shit.
know what's in your bag.
Fuck.
Or javelin.
That's not really what I was
Attack
going
magic.
for.
We
What's
have a foot-long chain of gold
what's a
points.
tinder box like?
This is like
Tinder
start
box.
fires.
It's for starting a
Yeah.
fire. It might have
It has
black
matches
powder
in it.
in it.
That's kind of what I mean. I want like the powder. I want like.
I feel like
gunpowder.
you have black powder and like a tinder box. There probably has stuff in it.
I mean,
that
we
you
have
can
all
sort
the
of fire.
sand that we're standing on too, right?
Well, that's kind of. I was asking, is the ground here actually sand?
No,
or
the
is
ground
it,
is not sand.
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's stone, but there are
Yeah.
piles of sand.
Got it,
or
got it.
well,
Okay,
wait.
so let's just assume that I have like black powder for my tinderbox or something.
Okay, so you want to like just like throw it ahead
Yeah, I kind of want to blanket what's ahead of us and see if it lands on
in black powder.
in black powder and see if it kind of like settles in a weird way.
Cool.
Dave sounds
Uh,
excited. Not
So
good.
yeah, so you threw black powder, and right where Livid looked like he was trying to walk,
Oh,
it kind of sticks for a second, like it hits like an invisible wall almost. That was about 3 feet from the ground, give or take. So there's like a gap now from the ground down, but like above that there was like an invisible wall, and it hit it and just kind of like slid off and fell down.
Wait, so to make sure
And can you ping where like give me the arc in which you threw it?
It's like a counter. That's what we're thinking.
yeah, I kind of want to throw it in like a half. Oh, here, let me.
Yeah, so give me like the arc, and I'll tell you what it does.
Also, what are the rules on standing the same? Like, could I stand here? I know
I
that someone's
di-
already standing there, so I don't
It's
know.
5 foot square. Like we could, at
think-
least 2 people should be able to.
Yeah, 2 people can, and I'll allow you to do it. That's fine.
Okay, so assuming that I'm standing there, I want to
Okay.
just kind of throw it in like a half circle in front of me, like so I cover these 3 spaces at least in front of me.
So about 90% of it hits there, and actually a little bit kind of just gets like doesn't hit anything and flies over here and kind of lands in a pile.
Okay.
But the rest of it kind of hit like this. I mean, you could tell there's like space underneath, but it like it's only about 3 feet clearance. Everything above it looks like there's like an invisible wall.
Interesting.
Is this
Okay.
invisible wall like infinitely high, or
I mean, how would you know?
He said
How
counter.
how high did you how high did you throw? I mean, there's a roof to the room that's about 10 feet.
I wanted to say as a free action, like, guys, I think I can detect magic here and kind of figure out this puzzle that we're trapped in.
Cool.
I'd rather
So
throw more powder at it?
I believe it is
Johnny?
Sten's.
Sten? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's done. Sure.
Yeah, I want to come out to their little thing, this little pathway, but dodge the.
Yeah. So the
Right,
blood's
right.
still where like those little dots were. So yeah, you're fine getting there. You're gonna stop there.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So well, before anything happens, I want to. So Johnny, you kind of feel like a whoosh, and then these like blood spots kind of like move past you to this next spot, and anyone who can see, there's like now blood spots down near the bottom, over there,
Okay.
and all you guys that are like over, standing on top of each other, you kind of feel like a whoosh of air too.
What's
So.
there?
Do we feel a whoosh too?
Everyone who's kind of over there kind of feels like from the corner towards you, like kind of air, like kind of hit you in the face.
Interesting.
Who's first? Is that Lewis?
I am.
Yeah. Geese.
I get on my hands and knees and I crawl.
So, and you said crawl.
We broke
Yeah.
up by crawl. Which you just go
Yeah.
and move 1 square at a time.
Yeah, move
Getting
your
up.
square.
I get on my hands and knees and crawl.
So
There's a wall
you take
It's not.
So-
I mean, it has.
you go to make your crawl and you instantly bash your head and then you stop. You cannot move at all. There's a solid wall in front of you, so you can move back a square.
Okay.
So I don't know if I have the best mental picture of this thing that I threw dust at. Could you describe it again? The way it was described, it sounded like.
Okay. So
Yeah, it sounded like
okay.
there was a gap underneath it.
Yes, I think I explained it correctly.
Well, he was crawling.
Yes,
So
he was. He was crawling.
okay. So there's some kind of a gap.
I'm kind of going with the.
Got it.
I'm going by kind of rounds because it's hard to make everything happen simultaneously.
Yeah.
But I feel like this blood's not actually moving. Like the stuff you see moving is not moving like waiting for you to go and then moving whatever
Yeah,
15
yeah,
feet. It's slowly moving that direction.
Every
The
turn is
wall
like.
is moving.
But I
wanna
feel like
cast detect magic.
you have the spell detect magic.
Yeah. which
Okay.
says, for the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint
breaking up a
aura
little
around
bit.
any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but if it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, 1 thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay. Well, everything is lead coated. No, I'm just kidding. So you detect that in front of you, moving away from you, behind you, to the right of you, there's something called a wall of force that is kind of moving.
Yeah, okay.
You, if you give me a perception check.
Hold on. Core perception. It's not my best roll.
Yeah, you definitely detect a wall of force behind you, in front of you, and to the right of you.
So the thing that's in front of me, I think, is a invisible. What kind of magic is it?
I mean, you can look it up on the thing. I don't think I can easily. It is an evocation spell.
And it.
You recognize it. It's an invisible wall of force. It's the wall appeared.
So I can see a faint aura around it, 30 feet in every direction. So
Can you?
yeah. It's just,
Okay, so 30 feet in any direction.
it says,
So in
presence
front of
magic
you.
within 30 feet. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic.
Cool.
And you learn it.
So let me figure out. So okay, and does it have a duration?
Casting time, duration up to 10 minutes.
Okay. So here's how we're gonna have to do this. Livid.
I don't know if there's a way for you to show me something that they can.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
Okay.
You can see what's going on. You can see.
And 30 feet is how fucking far?
Okay. Well, you kind of ruined my fun.
I
I'm
know.
just gonna show everything
That's what I do.
because I don't have a better way to do
I
it.
can
Okay, let's see
see
if I can do this.
this from here to here. No, to here, from here to here to here. Yeah, I can see all of this.
What can you guys see now?
Yeah, I can see it.
Green
Okay.
stairs at me.
Okay. Well, Livid's ruined it, and it would take a lot of time for him to try and tell you, but he knows everything now.
Oh, well, I'll just have to
So,
tell
what's
them, like,
happening-
you guys have to follow me.
So, Livid, what you see in front of you is this like wall of like a green aura with like this diagonal pattern of spaces in between it, starting on the ceiling and kind of just slowly moving down and then hitting the ground, and then disappearing and starting on the ground and moving down. Behind you, you see a wall with a gap in it where you guys are all standing,
Yeah.
starting right kind of where you guys are and moving backwards. And then similarly, you see it down below, except that the space is right here. And it's moving down away from you towards the door.
I didn't see the right here. But, so...
You didn't see this?
Oh,
What's
there.
this?
Okay,
Oh,
so
there it is.
do
Okay.
I think I can walk this way?
I mean, you can it's not moving super quickly. It's taking like 2 rounds to go from the ceiling to the ground. So you can time and go like
I see.
the green is moving down.
The
from
green is
ceiling to
moving up
ground.
and down? Like,
Well, no. So it's like it goes down to the ground, disappears, and then starts
at the ceiling?
from the ceiling and go down again.
Got it.
So,
So
it's
it's
just
like
kind
a
of
crushing motion.
yes, it's crushing.
Got it. Okay. So, I mean, this was basically my action, so should I just wait until the next round?
You can yell to them.
Okay, so I
If
just
you
tell
wanna
them,
tell
like,
them
all right,
something.
I think I have a good idea of how this room works. I can probably guide us all to safety. Just go when I tell you to go, kind of a thing.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
So when it disappears and respawns at the ceiling, I want to run. I think I'm good, like here-ish, right?
Yes, that's a safe area.
Okay. So I do that, and then just one at a time. I guess I tell them like Gacy, go, and then Sten, go, Wesley, go, fucking ogre guy, Goyle, go, and we get them to here.
Okay.
And then I just see 3 walls. Is that what I'm seeing?
You're saying it's just a
walls.
hallway. Oh, I
Okay.
probably don't have it all unhidden.
Yeah, we
but
can't-
yeah, it's just all hallway.
Okay.
Sorry, let me fix it.
I see the arrows, so I was just making sure. So I can go straight down and then left one is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so I tell them just like everybody follow me, and we walk down here and then go left one.
You guys are easily able to do this with his help.
Hacks.
Arcane trickster.
So what I think we're gonna do is I want to just show you the next room, but we're not gonna actually start the full encounter for it because it's gonna take a long time.
Okay.
Cool.
So you go down the next set of stairs, and you once again see an entranceway into a little hall, or into a room.
Okay.
So you guys wanna open it?
I want to.
Okay, we're not.
I want to see if I don't know how to check for traps. I don't have like a skill.
Tech traps.
I think you can just use your perception. It's usually fine.
That's not fine.
Oh,
So this is the second one. The first one was the previous one.
That's okay. Yeah, you guys don't notice any traps on the door.
All right. Well,
Starting to get the feeling that
swing
this...
that door right open.
with full
Okay.
confidence, just open.
I don't go
Okay.
in though.
So, I gotta find the shit I have written for this. 1 second.
Oh, and I have to. Yeah, keep going.
Okay, so you entered like a little it's like a hallway with like a little room. On a table, you can see in front of you, right? You guys can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
There is a bunch of ball gags.
Okay.
Gacy instantly recognizes those as things that he's probably used in his circus.
Great.
I get an insta boner.
Roll it. We need to know how much of a boner we're talking about here.
Okay.
A 4-incher.
You you also see a placard right. You don't see me clicking. See a placard right here. You guys see that?
No.
Right, pink.
No.
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 Still don't see it. Why don't I see it though?
Oh, wow. Well, let me see if I can think.
I see. Oh, I think. Right there.
All right,
See it now?
But like this, okay.
Yeah,
I thought it
that's
was
kind of like a
door,
window.
But okay.
Yeah. That's not a door. The door's to the right. That's like a placard on the wall, and it says on it, "By decree, disturbing the peace is illegal in this room, by statute 293 AB 17."
And I would think that this is like an Azorius thing.
Give me a history check.
What if I told you that I watched a lot of YouTube videos? And I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Lot of baby
Can we
shark.
also do a history check?
You all may, yeah. And
Okay.
so everyone who wants to read it can roll a history check
This
on
is
it.
a stone building. I think we have advantage on our history checks. It does not matter. It does not matter at all.
It is carved into stone, so yes, you may, and you're in a stone building. Cool. Well, a bunch of dummies and
Wait,
Trace.
wait.
Yeah, I didn't know shit about it.
There are 2 heads.
Oh wow!
One head's a history
I just
professor.
I'm like, I've never even heard of this. I mean,
So Trace, you look at it and you go, "Oh yeah, that looks like those laws that Azorius put up." You've seen people like arrested that has like the same kind of like wording on it. And then, are you Leog or Goyle, Trevor?
I'm
Which one are you?
Goyle.
And then Goyle goes, "Oh yes, I remember when this was enacted. I believe it was the fall of the year 4028 when the Azorius was trying to keep people from having too loud of parties, and they enacted a disturbing the peace rule in which if you get too loud, they could arrest you or do something negative to you."
Interesting.
I think we should be quiet in this next room.
So since I'm allowed to break minor laws, can I just start making a lot of noise?
Oh, fuck.
You could try. Like you feel like your ability to break minor laws is that you can intimidate people to not report you or get to a like just let you do what you want to do. If you feel like
You can break
just
minor
do what you want.
laws? When the fuck
Yes.
did that happen? Oh, we're gonna be great friends now.
And I will let you guys. So there's a door to the right, and then there's also those ball gags to the left.
So I know which way I'm going.
I am 100% going to grab. How many ball gags are there?
About like a pile of 20.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab one.
Everyone grab one.
I'm not gonna put it on my face yet. I'm gonna start
grab
cleaning
two.
it
Yeah.
because that seems like a problem. But that's it. I'm not gonna wear it yet.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna end up wearing a ball gag, and I'm very upset about that, Dave.
I mean, you do you, man. Okay,
There's
so
a door
we're gonna stop as soon as you guys open the door, and then we're gonna stop for tonight.
I'm gonna grab a ball gag.
Somebody else open the door.
To have
Yeah,
one.
we grabbed 2.
Yeah, there's there's no cleaning. There's no nothing. I grab one and put it on.
Well, I just
Is there anything we can do to make it so he can't take it off? Is that, like,
Can't what?
take it off of his face? Like,
I mean, you can try. I don't know. Okay,
Somebody open
so
the door.
one of you is wearing a ball gag, and the rest of you have taken one. You can add those to your inventory. And is anyone want to open that door?
this is a low point in my life. Just so everyone knows that I'm writing ball gag in a character sheet in Dungeons and Dragons. Like, it really couldn't get more nerdy. What color is it?
Black.
The ball is black?
The whole thing is black.
Oh.
It's like a black rubber ball and then black leather strap.
Black on black ball gag. Got it. That's fucking
Cool.
gross, Dave.
I'm gonna kick the door open.
Okay, Johnny kicks the
quiet.
door.
He kicks it quietly.
Boom! The door flies open, and you guys can see a room.
This is
and
Tremors.
let me just do
This
this.
is
real
straight up Tremors.
1 second.
Good
1
movie.
second. 1 second.
I'm gonna need an elephant gun. What is that?
With a large stone statue in the back, holding his finger over his mouth, making the motion with his arm by his side and not moving, and you see a pile of rumbling rocks right about there.
Great.
Does anything immediately happen when the door flies in? Like, does anything react?
Surprisingly, no. Nothing happens.
Okay.
And
We're gonna
I
die in
think
this
that's a
room.
good spot to leave you guys tonight.
So
Uh,
I just want to recap. That fucking room with the pits was god awful.
What would you say it was the pits?
I would say it was the pits, and the second room was great. It was really great.
I think something to point out is we spent all that time jumping over the pits, and then I just dove into both of them. Like,
Yeah.
I just
Did
like
not
we're
matter.
in both pits.
That's
Like,
true.
I probably didn't do like I don't know how to show you guys the danger level of
You
things
just gotta tell
without
us.
either just like I can't tell you, but I could like just force one of you like, oh, you take a step out, now you're in a pit, and then that can
Yeah.
kind of show you.
Well, I feel like you probably could have just made it like a deep hole with a cement bottom, so it would hurt to fall into, but like
It's because it
Or
was
it's
loaded
not
with
like-
death.
yeah, exactly.
It was
If was
just
a
rusty
bunch
wood.
of rusty weapons, or
But that's where the tetanus comes from. It's
didn't
supposed to
get
be
the
super tetanus, but I marked it down to tetanus. Yeah, okay, that's fair.
And then I
Uh,
thought the other thing was lava, and we were for sure dead. So
Yeah,
that one
me
came
too.
scarier.
Yeah, that's probably my bad.
But,
okay.
I mean-
so I could have been more clear about the deadliness. Maybe made him shorter.
But
and
I mean,
not as
otherwise,
deadly.
that was a cool room. Like that was
Yeah.
that,
Like
a sliding
that was
doors.
interesting.
Well, then you kind of ruin
No,
my next
that's
room by
fucking
just
great.
detecting magic, and
That's-
well, at least you don't have that spell anymore.
Let's
Yeah,
talk
I
about
like
which room was
I
more
would
fun.
just know I would have continued to throw dust at the wall until we tried to figure.
Oh, that's good. That's probably what you should have done. That's just
God,
Someone didn't ruin our fun.
No,
Hey,
that
we
was
had a cheat
great.
code.
Look, I
Could
got
you
us.
imagine
not
who was gonna climb? Who was gonna crawl under the thing? Was it Lewis?
Yeah.
yeah.
Could you imagine if that had worked? Like he gets under there, he's like, okay, I'm in here, like bush.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a good thing I stopped you by movement, like
that-
because I went to rounds. Because no, I
Yeah.
wouldn't have killed you. It would have just done a bunch of damage.
Dave texted me
Uh,
earlier this week and said, like, do you think that we could survive deadly traps? And I was like, no.
Yeah,
We'll
I
die.
marked it down a little, but this you're gonna have a lot of fun in this. This is my favorite room.
Great.
So yeah, next week this should take most of the encounter too. I think.
Next week is like a normal week. It's not like Christmas or anything.
I believe so. The
It's
19th.
That
Is
seems-
everyone available?
good.
I have nothing.
We should all double check.
Yes.
Cool.
Should be good.
Yeah, it seems good.
Awesome. Okay, so same bat time, same bat.
I
channel.
lied to you.
Oh no.
I have something on Wednesday.
Can we do Tuesday?
I could totally do Tuesday.
Any problem for Tuesday? Speak now,
No, Tuesday's fine.
Johnny.
Fine.
Cool.
Devin, I don't think we have a release, so we should be fine. Okay, so we'll do next Tuesday.
Awesome.
And cool. We left with enough time I can go watch Deadpool now.
Yes.
Nice.
Awesome.
Game of Thrones in 4 months, everybody. 4 months. Oh my god.
Okay.
4 months is not a countdown.
It is a countdown. We're starting today.
I've been counting since what? How many years has it been?
Yeah,
since it was
exactly.
A year and a half.
Exactly.
on? Yeah.
I saw a bus on the way to work and I was so excited. But I don't even remember what it said now, but it was like awesome.
How
It was-
long is this season?
It said keep waiting. It's like 6 episodes, but they're like long, like an hour and a half.
It
to
said
2
something
hours.
about the throne. It was like take the throne or something. And it was like, what the yes! It was very exciting. So
All right.
Alright.
Okay. See you later, guys.
Bye team.
Peace out.
That was the pits.
The pits.